Cool. Oh, do I need to adjust something? I do. Hang on. Don't make too much noise. There we go. Alright. It's mainly just the pop filter. I don't want it too close. I don't want it like... I don't want it in the way. Eee. Okay. Everything looks good. I wish I could more readily work in a joke of going like, system screen. Alright. Remember last time we did the school. I remember the school section. I remember oh, that's right, the arm thing. I remember. I lost my arm. Or Hinako lost her arm. I feel like there's a degree of separate... Like, usually in video games, you talk from the first person because I did this, I did that. And when there's a character there, it's kind of like, well, is it me or is it her? And it's like, well, that one doesn't feel like a me decision. Yeah, there it is. Big-armed. As they say, big-armed-ness. That's right. We stopped here because I was looking for a shrine because we were at the end of stream and I was kind of tired. I remember being kind of tired by the end of last stream. Because we were kind of running ragged by the end. Because I think it was... there were three puzzles in a row. There was that puzzle box in the school. There was the... And that one, I think I just got... It feels a bit like the answers... It's not necessarily the answers weren't there. It's just that it felt a bit like a IQ test in that there was a lot of cultural references that didn't quite make sense to me. I guess some of it also was me not internalizing that... Because it said... Because it was about, like, fruit. I remember that one, that part. And the second part was... It was like each stage was kind of weird. And then... Also because I couldn't find the key to the second floor because it was in the flower beds and I didn't see that, the billboard. And we ran up the mountain to Shu's house, where I think we just kind of passed out. I forgot. I'll draw an Omamori. I'll draw one of those, why not? Confirm. Increases max sanity. Well, that's not bad. You know, I feel like the only sadness I have with this game is how much fox symbolism there is in here. Like, how much, there is in here, and it doesn't really... doesn't do much for me. Red capsules. Be honest, I don't really want that pickup. Let's see. Lovely silver arm grows strong. Thy figure no longer mortal but divine. Unto thy limb has the power of purification been bestowed. Grace us now with thy newfound strength. Well, someone writes in some archaic English. No, Greta won't budge. I just recall that we ended up here. She chopped her arm off, which I blocked. I blocked it in the other stream, and honestly, I don't think I need to. I don't think this game... Okay, this is gonna sound like... this is probably gonna be... this is gonna age like milk. I don't think this game has the balls to do anything I would need to cover up anymore. That's not like a call of like quality. I think it's just more like... This game has kind of proven to me that it's going to hide all of its most gory bits. Which is very tasteful, I think. It's very good. Because it means that you have to imagine what's going on, which is arguably worse, but... I do think that... With that, though, it does mean that... It's like, because it's on the imagination, it does mean that you have to be willing to... do that extra heavy lifting. There we go. I do like the arm as a weapon, but kind of miss. I kind of miss the swords. There's a guy. Just start beating him up. It just gets slapped. I'm just gonna keep hitting him. Ow. I'm gonna keep hitting him, I don't care. Hey. Not bad. How many of these doors... Like, I guess this area I also kind of didn't... Let's see. Didn't really pay attention to where we needed to go, huh? Oh, it looks like another fox door thing. I see. Not bad. Oh, this is the way out. This is the way back out from whence we came, so... Gotta go up that way. Okay. Yeah, I did watch a rather interesting video about this game that I think kind of hit some of the same points I did, which was Super Eye Patch Wolf did a video about this, and I think that it's the game design present here. It's not even like it's bad in the slightest. It's just that it feels like a very wide gamble. Ow. Feels like a very wide gamble to put a lot of the storytelling weight in multiple playthroughs, which can be very cool, but it does also mean that owie. It means that there's a lot of ow. Oh god. Eat that. And he's gonna get back up soon, I know, but ow. Gotta have it. God dang it, Hinako. Like, step forward more than an inch when you swing, please. I'm just being mean. But I think the key was that this game put a lot of effort, like clearly put a lot of effort into getting the combat to feel the way it does, and getting a lot of the components to be the way they are. I think the big one to me mentally is that I think this game, I do agree that this game's art direction is very confident. It's very strong. I don't think this game is even made poorly. I don't think that's the case at all. I think it's just that some of the priorities it placed in some of its systems, I don't even know if they were poorly placed. I think it's just that it's a matter of expectations, I think. Because when you come into a Silent Hill game, I think there are certain expectations that people have. And if you don't have those expectations, I imagine this game is a lot easier to get into. I think if you don't have, I think, you know what? Especially if you played the Silent Hill 2 remake, I think it's probably very easy to get into the swing of things here. Because I think those two games are much closer, from what I understand. And I think this, because I've seen gameplay of the Silent Hill 2 remake, and it seems like it also leans a bit more into its action, into the combat stuff that it has. And I think this game leaning on it isn't a bad thing, but it's interesting when it comes into conflict with being a horror game. And the difficulty of maintaining that balance is sometimes lost here, and that's not, I don't even think that's a mistake. I do wonder if at times, because I haven't done all the playthroughs of this game that are seemingly required, I do wonder if how much of it is on purpose, you know, like how much of all of it, even the friction, how much of it is sort of expected to be. Lawyer stores can also be used. Inari Sushi does a lot, so that's pretty good. Don't care. And I think this game, I guess that kind of brings me to the big point that I've learned, is that the game seems to expect that you'll play at least 3 playthroughs, which is a massive gamble. I think that that's a massive risk to take, that you're going to put all of your storytelling eggs in the player finishing a playthrough. Like, not just, oh, they got to the middle of the game and we hope they get there to see the big twist, like, you know, the twist, as it were, to see the big moment. And I think this game taking that kind of a big gamble, I think it's very audacious, but at times I think it's misplaced, because it's not like there aren't people who will come to defend this game, you know, tooth and claw, but it's that for a lot of players, I think that they could be lost. They could be lost before they make that jump. And maybe by extension, too, that they would... There's also the very real chance that a lot of players would, you know, they would take to playing the game and then say, yep, all right, I did my playthrough. You know, they think they're done. And I don't know how consistent it is that it'll land the mark with this method. Certainly, it's audacious. I think it's really interesting seeing a game so self-possessed that it's like, yeah, you'll play through it 3 times. And that's, I think, an interesting move. But I don't know. I guess the thing is, like, for people who like that sort of thing, they'll jump at the chance. They'll go right for it, of course. But for people who don't resonate with the characters on the first read, they might just leave before they get to the best, like, what would be considered the best stuff. And that's risky. What am I looking for? What am I looking for, man? What am I looking for? I don't even know what I'm looking for anymore, man. That's okay. Eventually, I'll find what I need. Is this the second? Oh, wait, no, this is the first one, yeah? Is this the first ritual chamber? Yeah, this is where Hinako lost her arm. Did I just make a giant circle? Is it a circle if I... Is it really a circle if I start from the middle? But I guess if you're going in a round direction, it's still a circle. That's... I think I went backwards. I don't actually know where I'm going anymore. I have no idea where I'm going anymore. This is also, I guess this is also the bane of... This is just because the bane of being someone who plays a game only once. What the heck am I looking at? Playing something once a week definitely does cause some issues if you're trying to remember where you were and where you were going. Okay, wait. Am I? Okay, I'm guessing I need to go back. There's pointing there, so I'm gonna go that way and see if I can't find what they're talking about. I do hope that specifically the Japanese voice actress who plays Hinako, I have heard some of her takes on the voice lines, and that's some impressive voice work. I do hope that she gets nominated for Game of the Year stuff, or like, you know, like award stuff. I think she deserves it. This was definitely a very... I think that... I definitely think that the art and sound direction, very good. Wonder how they do the footstep sounds. Because clearly they're able to do so on a very granular level. Granular. That's a weird word. So I kind of wager that it's probably some pretty in-depth systems going on here. We're getting some of those ambiances right. This is the beginning. This is where I started. This is definitely where I started. Muscle. Blech. Yeah, this is where I started. Okay, so from here, I do think it's like there is one thing about the other world that feels very... I'm guessing that it's supposed to be sort of like... I'm guessing it's like other Silent Hills, where it's pulling from the person within this other world's memories, which is probably why a lot of these buildings look the same. Probably pulling from... If I had to theorize it, it's probably pulling from a collection of memories from Hinako's mind. But it is a bit strange how much of it looks the same. Though I will say that there's nothing wrong with... I think there's nothing wrong with buildings looking similar like this, but I think that it can be tough when... It can be tough when you're trying to navigate, but Okay, what do you want? Can't hit him. Okay. I mean, I went to that ritual chamber, and I thought that would have been closer to where I want to go, but it is not. Oh, it's probably... You know what? It's probably right there. It's probably... trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at half the time. I will say this floor plan, though. I guess that is another aspect I can kind of analyze is this map. The constant need to check the map because everything looks the same can fight the player, but it's not bad if you want to check the map. Like, I check the map regularly just because I want to make sure I know where I'm going, but I think it's different when... That's right. It's different when you're... Because I think maybe this game's biggest weakness compared to other horror games, and this is something I've been trying to fight myself, is if your players never see the same environment more than once, how do you get them habituated to finding things in the environment? How do you get them to get used to a place, even just the slightest bit? Because you do want them to get settled in a way. You want them to settle in a little bit because you want them to get ready. You want them to start priming for the next thing. But in order for them to prime for the next thing, they need a moment to get sort of okay with what they're currently in. Because you can't shake them out of the chair if they never sit down, right? So you can't shake them to their feet. Can't just punch the door. Okay. Maybe it is from the other side? I don't know anymore, man. But that's something that I have found that actually has worked pretty well, is that if I want the player... Oh, hey, rat. Let's see. I could use... Oh, I can't use that. Man, I don't use any of that. Are you serious? Alright, well... Rip. I think... Because I remember one of the ones that's... One of the two that I'm thinking of for this sort of thing is... I guess actually, if I were to point at one that might be a good one for this example, is Eternal Darkness. Because Eternal Darkness, you get a fair number of different levels. There are a few you get multiple times, but they're at different points in time, so it actually really works for the game that you don't have to... Okay, I know this is a door. Okay, it's not like Dark Souls where I can just punch it. Okay, understood. Okay. Where do you want me to go, game? Am I missing something? Am I a little bit stupid? I don't think I'm stupid. I think it's... I guess, truthfully, I think it's just that it's harder to be scared when a place is unfamiliar. Like, it's easy to be scared when a place is unfamiliar, but it's harder to stay scared if you're always in the unfamiliar, because then it becomes, in a way, familiar. You know, you start focusing in on the thing. You start focusing in on, like, oh yeah, I've been here before, so I can focus on this part. You know, you can do X, Y, and Z to make it work. Okay, maybe this is way too dark. Okay. Well, I've officially run circles around this place, so I have no goddamn clue what I want. Oh, I can't even hit... You can't even hit the drum. How sad is that? What do you want from me, game? I seriously feel like I'm just losing my mind walking around this place. And not even in the fun way. But Eternal Darkness does this really well, where if you get dropped in an unfamiliar level, they at least give you a couple minutes to like, you know, study the map. Not just like, I don't remember if there was a mini-map. I remember that it was... I believe there was a mini-map, but it was like, not like a mini-map, but you had a map, but you were given at least a time to walk through the familiar before it warps because of the workings of the page of the book. I just realized that that's where, because I've been having the players collect a page in Madman's Dice, and it just occurred to me that, oh yeah, because you're completing a book. That's funny. I don't know if that one's on purpose, but because I just was, you know, thinking about other stuff when I did that, but I can kind of see that that might be something I did on purpose, if only a tiny bit. That's definitely something I would do on purpose, but maybe not on purpose without with me knowing it. Is the way I'd put it. Sounds weird that when I say it like that, but essentially one thing I have learned is that some writers, me included, I think it's a common thing that people will say that, oh, you know, you write your themes on purpose. You write the themes and those different kind of story beats on purpose because of course you will, right? Like you do that. But I've kind of learned that there's a great number of times I've written things and I don't think I did certain aspects of the story on purpose. Is this the one door I didn't check and this is where I need to go? Yep, it is. Well, that sucks. The one door I didn't check. Ugh. Oh well, what are you gonna do?
The next ritual.
Okay. Feel a bit silly for missing that, but you know what? I'm fine. Alrighty. Save the game. Alright. What's the next ritual? Defeat the monsters. Oh, this thing again? Oh. Oh. Ow. I hate dodging that. Yeah, I'm not not the biggest fan of having to do all this, but whatever. Ow. I'm doing my combos. Unleash your combo, Hinako. Light and heavies. Ow. What's the focus tag look like with her, with this one? Oh, that's pretty good. Not bad. My god. As much as I wanted to counter that one, I just was not thinking about it. I'll be honest, I was not thinking. Man, I forgot how much this thing takes to take down. Okay. Ow. Okay. Can I kill this thing? Okay. No, I cannot. At least not that way. Okay, we still have one more to go. Okay. Not bad. Honestly, these fights aren't too bad, but ugh. Alrighty. In we go. Whoa. So, what's the game plan today? She's just eepy. It's okay. She just keeps waking up in places. Oh. They're just... is this like... Oh, they're gonna, like, brand her back? Jeez, man. It's not awful, but... Yikes, dude. I I mean, I guess I say it's not that awful. In comparison to ripping an arm off, I guess this would be... No, this would still be pretty bad. No, it's still pretty bad. And yet Hinako takes it like a champ. Holy crap, really? Wow. Ugh. Dang, son. Yeah, that's third-degree burns. You know what? I appreciate the bow of respect.
You've done well.
To be fair, if I'm pretty sure getting burns that severe on your back would be more than enough to, like...
The ritual is complete. You have done very well.
Well, that was... I don't know, man. It's like, I guess compared to some of the other things I've seen happen in Silent Hill, I don't know.
The next ritual shall be the last.
I guess it's just more like this. These are more drawn out than anything. Ow. That's a very ornate...
My body and mind belong to you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm kind of getting the... I'm getting the vibes that... Getting the vibes that this is... very much a... Let's see. Can I get rid of the red capsules? Oh, god dang it. Let's see. Bandages. Gotta reset all my stuff. I feel like I really don't have a grasp on my my inventory. Oh, I can't use that. I see. Toss out the other one at least. I just want to get the carcass. Alrighty.
This way.
I am kind of wondering what's... I'm wondering what the deal is with the ritual specifically. I guess more than anything, you know? What does it actually... What does it actually do? Both metaphorically and physically. I guess physically it's... I guess metaphorically it's clearing out... It's clearing her out to be... I guess... More of a... Kudzu Seal fill up as you use Soul Siphon to attack enemies. Once it's full, you can press both buttons to awaken your bestial form. Isn't that just Rage of Olympus? Enemies that have been defeated using your bestial form will not reanimate. When attacking with RB, you can unleash a devastating attack with RT. Holding for longer will deal you more damage. When in awakened form, you can perform a counter using RT as long as a counter is possible. Even if you're already in the middle of an attack, press both to revert Fox Arm to normal state. Kudzu Seal will deplete while you're awakened. However, you revert the Fox Arm before the seal runs out and the seal will remain partially filled. Okay.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Hinako.
What in the goddamn...
Don't try to stop me.
Okay. I am now Doomfist. Not bad. Not bad on the combat side, but... Meh. Not bad. Not bad. It's kind of like, it's not even like it's mechanically bad. It's just, okay, it's another thing I have to remember. Specifically for this section. For like the other world stuff. Because if we go back to the real world, then I'm pretty sure none of this is going to be there. You know what? I just realized it's probably an if, isn't it? It's probably an if statement, if we go back to the real world. Because at this point, I'm not 100% convinced we'll go back. Kind of seems like we're stuck out here. Oh, for the love of crap. Okay. Don't know if this is where I'm supposed to be, but... Ow. It's been a lot of fighting today. Oh god. Okay. Not too bad. I kind of want to check the notebook and see if anything's been updated during the ad break. So I can do something while we're... While I'm in the ad break, I can do that and see what's going on. Alrighty. Can I? Oh, I can't cross that way. That's funny. Oh. I kind of thought that I was going to be able to go back that way. Yeah, what are you going to do? Oh, I see. Just walking around the corner, I guess. Just start slapping people, I guess.
Get out.
Antique comb. Can't really... I can't replace anything. Dirty drawstring. Oh, inventory capacity upgrade. Well, that's nice. Kind of weird that it took... I almost wonder if I missed something now, because I feel like that we only getting an inventory upgrade this far in is kind of surprising. Especially given that this game has such a limited capacity for your inventory. That's rather surprising, I must say. Alrighty. We're nearing the ad break, so I'm gonna go read up on the lore. As they say. Yeah, we're gonna read up on the lore for a moment while the ad break's on. Let's see. I'm gonna go see really quick, because I'm kind of curious what we got. Once heard there's a shrine in the shambles near Shu's house, but I never knew it was here. She told me back then there's treasure at the roots of the divine tree. Sakuko once told me this place is where the real Senninsugi shrine is. Interesting. Alright, so that's the information we got. Dark shrine. Monster that possesses sharp blades for legs. Someone severed both legs or placed such a disturbing thing so it couldn't go anywhere. It was the creatures brought into existence just so it could end up like this. Huh. Interesting. Bizarre creature that looks like a bunch of celluloid dolls intertwined. Some of these dolls were... Each of these dolls was most likely some child's best friend. Thing would appear like this in my nightmare. That's an interesting perspective to consider for the monsters. Monster covered in swollen skin-crawling mounts. As each one pulses, it spawns more and more horrors. What a vile show of life. I'd rather die than turn into a monster like this. Interesting perspective. Interesting perspective, Hinako. Interesting. Alright. Sakuko, Fogtown. Movie Scarecrow. Dressed in old clothes and looks like a crucified corpse from far away. Contrary to its name, it scares off kids more than crows. Giant repulsive lump of flesh. Hauls awfully as it swings its large knife in any direction. Its unfettered anger is no different from that of a wild animal. No, it's far worse than that. Particularly suspicious monster that runs around on all fours. The greedily staring eyes, the greasy palms, the disgusting way it acts all chummy with me. All of it is completely repulsive. What's more, it never even bothers with guys. Typical. What the heck? Interesting. These are very specific things. I'm not familiar with any of them. They seem to know me. Spouts are also things, one after the other, violating the peace and quiet where it goes. Okay, these don't seem like they're describing the monsters. Are the monsters even... Again, it feels like, are the monsters even monsters? What's the truth? Okay, Hinako. Be quite stubborn at times. She's been new stuff. Well, I always despise people who tell me how to act just because I'm a girl. She was different though. He was the only one who she was different though. He was the only one who understood me. We were perfect partners. I consider him a true companion. As we got older, the pressure from our parents got stronger. Even still, she would never stop treating me like his equal, regardless of my gender. There exists two Hinakos inside me now. Shimizu Hinako, whom I have known since birth, and Hinako, a woman who is trying to steal my body from the old me. It's like an alien trying to take over me. This are space wars. My partner should be coming to the rescue, but there's no sign of him. So basically, the idea is that she thinks that she feels like she's split in two, the person that she is and the person she has to be. Huh. Intriguing perspective, Hinako. I guess the tough thing is that when the world puts those expectations on you... pardon. It's harder to avoid them than... It's harder than when it's something like... How do I put it? It's like when the world puts those expectations on you, it's easier for them to take you over than it is when they come from within. Because when they come from within, that's just you, but... What sadness? It's sad to see that she's so torn between what she thinks she has to be, as it were, and what she wants to be. Alright, ad break is basically over, so I can fight this thing now. Good I appraise myself of the lore. Yeet. Alright, keep fighting. Whoop, ah! God dang it. Oh god. Okay. Not bad. Alrighty. Yokon. The dog is barking loud. What's going on up there? Alright, door. Huh. You can hear that dog up there. God dang. What is he doing up there? What's he doing up there? Barking at something, I guess. Oh well. Shrine at the end of the door. Wait, is this where I came? This is where I came from. What the heck? How did I end up back here? Didn't I? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if I'm wrong. I have no idea if I'm right or wrong anymore. Let's see. Enshrine. Give up the funny comb. Give up the carcass. Very tempted to give up the chocolate because I'm not using it at all. Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? In case we want other room for other stuff later. All right. Find the final ritual chamber. Fingers crossed the last ritual is like fun or something. Like these last two are torture, but like maybe the third one is I don't know, man, like a children's card game. Maybe like those tops. Literally anything besides bodily disfigurement. Maybe a fiddle contest? You know what? I'm just hoping at this point. Just hoping. It's like, for Hinako's sake, in terms of getting, like, receiving bodily harm, I think I'm just hoping that it's like, can it be something else? Actually, yeah, the one thing I've noted with this game is I do think that the sheer tact they've had with the more gruesome scenes has been impressive. Because I do think it is a show of restraint to not throw down something like. I guess the way I would put it is it's very easy to put gore front and center, but the fact that they've had some real restraint with that stuff is really good. I understand exactly how I feel, even though we haven't seen each other in years. Are you simply reading me like a book, or am I feeling exactly what it is you want me to? So I think I don't know who I am anymore. That's sad. First aid kit. Oh, these are, I guess those are wedding? Are these wedding dresses? Or wedding kimonos? I actually don't know. Unfortunately, my culture is poor. Well, I guess I say that like I said, my knowledge of such things is limited. I'm guessing if I follow all of the red doors, we will find our way to where we want to go. Lovely. Oh, crying baby. I'm thinking of that. Now I'm thinking. I said it that way. Now I'm thinking of that stupid crying baby versus hydrogen bomb meme. I will say, I have never been a fan of like the very very ornate dolls like this, like celluloid or porcelain. I have never been the porcelain dolls, especially. I think in America they're. It's sad because I can tell the craftsmanship in some of those things is, you know, very excellently made, but oh my god, do I want to deal with that stuff? Do I want to have that staring at me while I'm trying to go to sleep, you know? I will say, yeah, the sheer anger in Hinako's voice is outstanding. She is throwing hands. Shame we can't get like a left arm as well, but I guess replacing both arms would kind of suck. Okay. This way. Oh, that door. Why is this door closed? Okay. Higashi. Blue flame.
This is the final ritual.
What in the goddamn?
Now,
What in the goddamn?
Hinako.
I have a question, Fox Mask. How come we never get to learn your name? We did all this ritual stuff. Can you tell me your true name? It's like Kingdom Hearts. Just, do you remember your true name? And then he goes, my true name is. And then he doesn't tell you for 100 hours. Do I have something that's worth? You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get rid of this because 1, I don't need it. 2, I want to. I think getting. You know what? Extra stamina. I'm getting tired of running out of stamina. Amazing. All right, now I can save. I'm probably going to regret getting rid of the Inari sushi at some point, but it won't be today. It might be today. Who knows? Defeat the monsters. Oh boy, here we go again. Bing bong. Oh. It's kind of surprising. Let's see. I also want to make sure we get some... Alright, here we go. Ooh. What does he have on his arm there? Oh, there's a... This is a lot of nope. What is going on there? Oh, I'm guessing he buffs them, perhaps?
I'm grateful.
Yep. Hit him. Oh, I don't have to worry about stamina restraints with this? Oh, this is awesome. Ooh. Ow. Hit him. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, I feel like this arm mode is much more satisfying than the... I would say that the base form of the arm is a lot less satisfying, but... okay. Soul Siphon it is.
Valiantly. Thank you very much.
Nice. I do think her very robotic tone is a little scary, but... More so because I feel worried about the person that we knew as Hinako is slipping. I'm curious what the end state will be for her. Unfortunately, it seems like she is definitely not... She's not doing well. Alrighty, final ritual time. Well, let's see. She got a brand on her back. Her arm got torn off. Well, cut off. What's the last one? Here we go. Man, she looks tired. She looks really tired. Ah, yes, the Hall of Bells. I'm gonna drink some water. So what's going on here? Yeah, I had to drink some water. Oh, jeez. Alright, Hinako, let's see what's going on here. Oh, she scraped her knees. I don't know why that's the thing I focus on, but... He just doesn't blink, does he? Oh, mirror. That's nice. Probably the first time in a while she's gotten to look at herself. Oh, Fox Mask. I think I just realized what's about to happen. Do I need to cover this? Oh, come on. Okay, you know what? No, they're not going to show... I don't think they're going to show her getting her face carved off directly. Just the bow is so funny. I'll keep a hand on the button just in case. Here we go. Ooh. Man, that is very tasteful though. Holy crap. She's having her face carved off. And they are being this tasteful about it. I'm most impressed. Wow. Oh my god. Most impressive. Wow. Some good effects. I know it's a video game, but like I'm talking about like the graphical effects. Gruesome. That's rather tasteful. Like, again, it's gruesome and it is horrific, but wow. No, she now has a fox face.
You have endured incredible agony. That was brave of you, Hinako.
Oh, I can't. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts.
Look into my eyes.
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts.
Hinako, look at me. Look into my eyes. There. No more pain or suffering to be had. Calm yourself.
That's right. No more pain or suffering to be had. I will calm myself.
Very good. That's my Hinako.
Yes. Thank you very much.
The emphasis on that syllable is interesting.
So, let's go.
No, the doll.
Yes. Let's go.
I feel like communication via celluloid doll is probably one of the worst ones that... If it's supposed to be Junko, if it's supposed to be Hinako proper, communicating through celluloid dolls is clearly not working. Oh, they stitched it in. Ow. I feel like this is worse knowing that there's no like numbing agents.
Finally,
Chase after Fox Mask.
I have been reborn.
Oh, okay. Which way am I going? Which way am I going? I guess I'm just making sure. This way. This way? No, not this way. This way. Nope, the way we came.
You have braved so much. Come. The others await us.
Who are the others exactly? I mean, I've seen a lot of those other fox maidens, but what is the? Is this like a whole family of foxes? What is this? What's the deal? You can now see secrets concealed in the Dark Shrine using the mask from the Fox Clan. LT to focus. If you see a suspicious looking area in the Dark Shrine, use focus and take a good look around. Huh. Okay. Ah. Oh, but it temporarily costs sanity. I see. So it has a cost on her mind to do so. Huh. That's thematic. Interesting that this section seems to be the one that's done the most in terms of developing the Dark World, in terms of story beats. The rest of it, I feel like, has just been, at least so far, has been more focused on getting us acclimated with the Foxman. But, let's see. This wall? I do like how it turns into a sort of blood wall.
You are breathtaking, Hinako.
That's nice. Good on him for being able to give compliments. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save the game. We have a shrine. Might as well. Yeah, I think this game's tact is very well handled, but walk with Fox Mask.
Yes. Proceed.
Okay.
Yes.
Behold, the others are celebrating us.
This is. I mean, it's a little weird, but it's nice. God, the number of fox statues in this place is a little. So I'm just thinking, okay, stepping back a little bit, it's like whether they're being spawned in, you know, by some eldritch like some like god or entity, or if they're, you know, if someone had to carve all these. Oh my god, just thinking about how many you have to. And yeah, they all have different expressions and postures and sizes. So.
I wish you all the best in your new life.
Oh, Junko's here. That's nice. Wait, Junko's here. Peculiar. Man, this is a long walk. I don't know why it just occurs to me. He's like, man, this is a long way to walk, ain't it? Huh. I know that hat. I also know. Oh, I know the thing of the tags. I know that thing. It's they use that in Kinitsugami. Remember, your name is Shimizu Hinako.
Today is such a happy, perfect day. So happy.
Rinko?
Because today, Hinako will die and be gone for God!
Rinko! I'll die. I'll be gone for good. Just like you want me to. I swear. So forget all about me. Just live and be happy.
I won't forget about you! I will scour every last trace of your name from my memory and the world! I want you gone!
Is that human flesh under her fox arm?
My name is Shimizu Hinako!
Okay, time for a boss fight.
You knew that! But you kept me. I hate you! With every fiber of my being!
I never wanted this. I never wanted to see you like this, Rinko.
Yeah.
Such an idiot. You let me fool you all time.
Okay, now we do not have.
Fool you about anything!
Oh. Interesting weapon choice. Is Rinko I do seriously wonder. Ow. 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 Is this just how, like... I do wonder what the deal is with Rinko... Oh, God. Oh, ow. Ow. Okay, I feel like I should have packed more healing items, maybe. Ugh. Okay. Oh, God, whoa! Why? Please stop repeating your dialogue, lady. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, lady, I've heard this dialogue. Hang on. Oh, God.
Place a curse on you. You'll never know happiness.
Whether or not you're happy is up to you!
Well, that's a nice way to put it, Hinako. Good job. I don't know why she said it. Why are you hitting the AoEs? Well, I guess that's why, but still.
I don't deserve any of this abuse! If you want to be happy, work for it! Change your fate!
This feels like a very different conversation than we were having. Not to mention, also, why is Rinko the wedding? This looks like a certain type of priest or something. I don't know. I remember Daisoju from SMT wears something like this. First aid kitted up. Man, this is a long boss fight, huh? Ow. Good gracious. Ugh. Well, it almost did. Hey, not bad. I wonder why she just throws it in a random direction sometimes. Whoa. Oh, hey now. Oh, I can't use it because it's not full. Oh my God. I feel like... I wonder if this is...
Suffer? I didn't suffer? I was jealous of you a second ago. I wanted to live like you do. But I've got a new chance at life. And I'm not gonna let it slip away. I'm gonna live my life the way I want to live it.
I feel like I'm missing a page or two. Okay, well the meter's full, so I'm gonna ow. I'm gonna heal. Can you, Rinko? You don't deserve a third act breakdown. Okay. Now that damage means no. Oh, never mind. She's dead.
I never wanted to see you like this, Rinko. But I'm very happy that in the end, we finally got to tell each other how we truly feel.
Good hit. Holy crap. Good job.
And now, the name Shimizu Hinako means nothing to you.
Dang.
I hope you find peace, Rinko.
What is happening? It says.
What's wrong? You are Hinako, of course!
Am I?
You are Hinako!
Yes. I am Shimizu Hinako. Or not. I am
Uh-oh, that's a zoom.
Hinako.
Exactly. You are my Hinako.
Okay. Locked wings. Anything for you. Okay. Oh, she's out here now. Wait, so the back of her uniform is still ripped, but she doesn't have a scar. Is her face messed up? No. She's just been laying out here in the... just been laying outside. We catch cold like that. Needs a new jacket. Who's calling the phone at a time like this? Man, I miss phones. I miss landlines. Sounds weird, but I miss when that was the primary way people would get a hold of you. Still remember the landline we had. God, that's loud. That is a loud one.
Hinako?
Mom?
Please come home. Dinner's ready for you.
Hinako, time is running out. How much longer will you stay here?
Junko?
It's nice to see you, Hinako.
Something doesn't feel right. You don't seem like your usual self.
I feel the same. The Hinako I know is still just a little girl. As you are now, you're the one who seems like someone else.
Junko,
The fact that you're alive means you've made it here, yet you're still lost all the same.
lost.
I've already told you countless times. This will be the last time I repeat myself. You must decide your future. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. The decision is yours, and yours alone. But please, remember this one thing. You can't think about it forever.
Huh.
You're running out of time to choose. And if you were anyone else, your time would have run out long ago.
Junko!
That's some oddly solid advice. Good job, Junko. She really is the wisest person in this game. Good job, Junko.
Rinko!
Make your way down the mountain, head to the Shimizu residence. Okay. So we just need to head home. Okay. And I'm guessing, yep, pathway this way. Okay. Not too bad. That's why I have this axe. Okay, wait, can I go back this way? I can't. At least I'm fairly certain I can't. We'll see.
It's like you said, Junko. I'm running out of time. Hang on, you two. I'm coming for you.
Oh, okay, we can just run back now. Okie doke. Time to get out of here. So this is probably... Hey, Narctum, how's it going today? Hope you're doing well. I feel like I'm getting closer to understanding the game and understanding what's kind of going on. At least I think so. I could be wrong, but I feel like I'm getting closer. Hope today's been going well. We are at the hour mark. Talk about work stuff. I'm a little scared I'm not gonna make, because technically next week is the last. It's kind of like I need to have a 100% completable build of Madman's Dice ready for Steam, because they need to review it 2 weeks before release day. So I need to have the build ready. And I'm going to hopefully have it ready, but I should have it ready by then, but it's, it's one of those things where it's like, you get worried a little bit, Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Pick up. Can't take this medicine out of desperation. My first impression that it smells of peaches and is faintly sweet. Before bed, I had my first lucid dream. I was able to organize my thoughts in a pleasant darkness. Taking vitamin B6 makes it easier to remember dreams. It depends on factors like dosage and body composition. Was this what the tales meant when you said the drug allows you to speak to your inner self? The drug. What drug is that? I kind of want to go check Shu's. Really quick, I'm going to go look around Shu's house because I want to check something. Because he was a horticulturist, so I want to see if he had any plants nearby. Because he said, because I think he makes the medicine himself. He says he makes the medicine, so I'm going to go see what's up. I'm going to go see if there's anything around the house that could give me some clues. But yeah, I'm hoping that it should be fine. I think it'll be okay, but because up until Halloween, as long as a completable build is up before, in the next Friday, essentially, then before next Friday, then I should be good. But the key is that I'm going to keep polishing the game and getting it ready until the release day. So that'll be nice. Let's see. Anything back here? I was trying to look around really quick because I'm curious if I can find anything he was working on. Or if the game will allow me to see anything he's working on. White flowers. And this pond is going nuts. Something about these flowers gives me the weirdest vibes. Like, I know them from somewhere, but I can't place it. At the very minimum, I know I've seen something like it before. Then again, white flowers. White flowers. And he's been giving red capsules. You know what? I probably know more if I played the first game. That's actually one. I feel like I've only played Silent Hill 2, and I feel like not having played 1 and 3 is probably not doing me favors right now. Oh well. At least I looked. Hey, what's that? Oh, it's a baseball bat. Alright, swap to... Oh, you know what? Hang on. Let me... Repair kit. I'll repair kit the sledgehammer. And repair kit the... I'll repair kit the axe as well. But I think it'll be fine. I think I'll get... Everything will be ready before release day. It'll be fine. If I recall correctly, the capsules are unique to this game. They seem like... I feel like the capsules in specific seem familiar. Like, it seems like... At least to my eye.
Stop trying to manipulate me.
Manipulate her? What? I think more specifically, it's just that, like, whatever they're made of, it seems familiar. Ow. Okay, you know what? This is not a fight I need. What am I doing here? I don't need to do this. Do I? Defeat the monsters. Never mind, I do. Okay, I have to fight this. Got it. Ow. Okay, so I have to... Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Not like this, man. Oh, God. Not like this, man. Okay. God dang. I feel like this being required to win is oh god. Why? Okay, there we go. Bandages helped a lot. Oh god. Oh god, man. Stop summoning! Doing alright, start working at 7. I'm running the scrub upstairs. Oh, very good. Oh god, that's a grab. That's a grab! Ugh. Okay, we're good. I am not a fan of this enemy type. There we go. Nope, that wasn't a kill. Oh, good lord. Die already! Holy Toledo. Whew. Okay. Also good on you, Hinako. Good, healthy mindset to move forward. Just be careful not to leave everything behind in the pursuit of progress. I guess it's just the flowers that look familiar. Maybe it's just like something in Silent Hill 2. Maybe. I don't know. If nothing else, I like how they look. They're pretty. Probably what Shu is working on, at least. Because that definitely seems like the kind of thing someone would do just because they're a plant person. As in a person who likes plants, not that he's made a plant. Oh, hello. Good morning. Good morning, sunshine. The moon says hello. Oh. Perfect dodges become easier to perform. Well, that's nice. Not too bad. Not bad at all. Alright, let's get moving. We fell over. Okay, this is definitely just an enemy rush thing. I should not have swung. Good gracious, man. Yeah, the number of enemies is a bit concerning because... Oh, don't run away mid-swing, big nerd. Foolishness. You know, I will say I would be a bit more scared if I didn't just have a fire... have just a lumberjack's axe right in hand. Alright, we're good. Alright, let's go see about the shrine.
This is the oldest Oinari-sama in town.
Heard that this water is specifically for washing and cleansing old dirty things. Ah, yes. Like my mind. Inari sushi. Try to get Sunday off, but work issue said no, but it's alright nonetheless. Well, that's good that things are working out. Every child must play in order to grow. I simply ask you to choose wisely who you play with. Okay. Man, the expectations in this society are kind of crazy. It's, you know, I guess part of my disconnect with this game, this might sound weird, but I guess my disconnect with this game is that I've never known, like, how do I put it? Patriarchy never was like a thing. My brain never like correlated patriarchy to normal. It was more just meritocracy. Like I was always raised on the idea that you do good and you're rewarded for doing good. That's kind of how it works. Like you do good, and good happens. That's how it is. And because my mom's an engineer, and was like, she went to college and was like one of those ones that was like kind of like pioneering, moving things forward. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's like that. It's maybe just because I was raised in such a specific space. Oh god, hi. This thing again. Bonk. Send him to the danger zone. Yeet. Oh, this is gonna break.
No, not now.
I was not gonna escape him anyway, but that sucks. To find water. Oh crap. Yee, we have no weapons. Or rather, I'm going to be out of weapons soon. This isn't good. Yeah, I'm going to be spending this weekend continuing to work as I can. Next week is going to be a bit finicky, but it should be alright. Oh man, we even used those repair kits and we still went through those weapons really fast.
Even the town? I need to hurry home.
Okay, so now we just need to get home. Understood. Bandage. I do like how visceral this whole space feels.
This place is still untouched?
Whoa. Just out of curiosity, what themes have you been able to notice to do something so far?
Somebody! Help! I'll go get a grown-up!
Calm down. It's just scared. That's all. It's okay. No need to be afraid. You alright? That's a lot of blood. Gotta get you fixed up.
Thanks.
Koto Yuki.
Are you alright? How dare it bite kids? Beat that thing to death!
I'm Kotoyuki. What's your name? I'm Hinako. Shimizu Hinako.
Koto Yuki. Oh.
I didn't even remember that.
Well, I know some themes I've been able to at least catch on is part of it's the expectations of family, the expectations of society and what they place on people. Not just women, but men too. It's sudden, but I'm moving. I won't ever forget you, Hinako. Thank you for saving me, Koto Yuki. Huh. That's nice. Okay, can I just say, I know it would nosedive the vibes right now. I kinda wish we could do the thing like in Resident Evil 6, where you just like, where Chris Redfield can go down the slide. Oh, I wish. Can I ride the swings at least? Or can I just like bump into them? Oh yeah, there they go. Rope physics. Look at that. I think though the main one is about the expectations of family, society, and each other. I think also there's also the inevitable piece about growing up. You know, the way that we're expected to suppress or outright kill the parts of us that are not, you know, that aren't maturing. You know, the parts of us that are not fit for that kind of part of our of like life, as it were. Sorry, I'm like kind of like I'm trying to make sure I form my thoughts properly, but it certainly feels like the game's tapping. I think now the themes are really starting to collect in on themselves, which is good. It is good that everything's sort of coming together now. I have still not found another weapon. We're gonna have to run past this guy. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. I'm out of here. Okay, if I see another weapon, I'll need to grab it.
It's nothing but a hive of monsters now.
Kitchen knife. Oh, good. We have a knife. Okay. I am not...
Leave me alone! I'm not going to become one of you!
That's not good. Ah, crap baskets. I can already tell that I have to... Do I have to fight that thing to get out of here? Do I have to? Man. Okay, let's go find a third weapon before we go deal with that. What's this? Handsome boy, if you find yourself poor of pocket, you must never let yourself become poor of heart. You have inherited your father's noble blood. There will be a day when your father shall require your help, mark my words. He'll be a tiny adult. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of oh, I don't want that. There's a lot of discussion in game about the way that the parents want the kids to become a certain way, and in different ways, and also the focus on the pressure that they put on their kids to be not to be better, but to be like them, to keep things together. Tell you everything at home. Oh, so these letters are to Kodayuki. Understood. So every letter talking about the handsome boy is talking to Kodayuki. Okay. That's sweet. If it's his mom or grandmother, that's actually... It actually doesn't matter who it is. It's nice that he's Kodayuki was clearly getting some positive reinforcement at home, and that's necessary for a kid to grow up and have good self-confidence. Okay, I've been running around this whole time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Game, what are you doing? Game? You're on a console. Why are you lagging? I was looking for a third weapon, but I guess we have no such luck. Now I'm gonna have to go fight. Whoa. Game is definitely not liking that I ran off like that. Game is definitely not liking that I ran off like that. Yee. Time to keep moving. Alright. I guess we have to just fight. Oh, good gracious. I will say, the number of small enemies in this group now, absolutely problematic. Owie. We do only need to go for the big one, so, but dodging the other two is going to be real hard. Oh, good lord. Yeah, this is going to be a lot rougher than I expected. Okay, I could have countered that, but I did not have it in me to try it. Oh my god, this is the worst. I think this is where the combat's gonna start getting really awkward for me. Oh jeez. Oh god. Nope. That's gonna hurt. Ow. Okay, bandage up real quick, just so I don't have to worry about that. Okay. Just gonna take him out. It's tough because I know that in my head, I'm thinking that taking out the little guys is better for trying to, you know, keep the fight manageable, but it doesn't really work. It doesn't really work like that if this guy can spawn more, you know. Okay, focus hit did a lot of damage. Ow. Ow. Let's go for it again. Oh no, not again. Owie. Ugh. This is not going well, all this considered. Owie. We need our sanity back. Yeah, see this. I think, okay, well, okay, that's good. Thankfully, it's not infinite. Ow. What the heck? Oh, that doesn't help me at all, does it? Oh, I'm gonna die. Unless I use the Inari Sushi, we're gonna die here. Oh, good lord. I'm really curious how they expect you to keep handling this. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. Why am I'm fighting awfully hard to maintain, to like preserve myself, but... Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Okay, you know what? I don't want to do this again. I don't care. Just eat the sushi. Just eat the sushi. It doesn't matter. Oh my god. Please. My god. Why can't it just die? Please. Please just perish. Oh, good gracious. Okay, am I out now? I'm out. Okay, we're good. We can leave. Please tell me that one of these things has a weapon. I know I'm gonna need another weapon soon. Please give me another one. I don't need this right now. If I have to do any fighting and I don't have a weapon, I am just... Well, wait, we have a kitchen knife. That is somehow worse than not having a weapon. I'm gonna keep it real. Oh, what's this?
I'm going to be in trouble if I don't find a new weapon soon.
Yep, Hinako, we are definitely in trouble if we don't find... Whoa. Why is the game lagging? What the heck is happening? Game, are you good? Are you lag? What? Whoa. What is happening? We good?
Not much further, partner.
Okay, why is the game lagging so much? I'm just gonna get out the kitchen knife. Well, that's a nice sound. That's a happy sound. This is not home. Okay, I need to search around really quick and find a weapon. We definitely don't want to go in without a new weapon. This is gonna be awful without a new weapon. I don't see a thing. Pardon me. Toolkit? Okay, that's pretty good. The toolkit was worth the damage. We can take that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to check every house. I can already tell. Sickle. Alright, pretty good. Okay, we'll need to check every house because we need to get the best weapons we can. We just need more weaponry because we are absolutely cooked if we don't. Ads are coming up. We'll sit and read some more on the interim because I don't want to hit. I guess also this is incentive to go check things because I don't want the ad break to hit and then people miss the good stuff, as it were. Can I try anything? Oh, they have the ancient comb from a while ago. Okay. Save our game. Turn to the Shimizu residence. Holy. Oh, crap baskets. Okay, they seem to be just patrolling. Might be able to wait them out. Maybe. I hope so. Yeah, I think thematically, though, I think this game also having... I think having shades also of the... It's like a twisted version of... I'm thinking of like those like coming-of-age stories. It's like a dark version of that where, you know, like kids have to become closer to being adults by having to handle some pretty harrowing stuff. I think this is very much... I think a lot of this game is pretty thematically... Oh, that's red capsules. I don't really want the red capsules, but I'll take them along. Okay. Oh, oh, there's a door. There are so many enemies chasing me right now. Oh, God. I could put on the clam one, just so we don't have to worry so much. Any weapons? I think also I think it's also... Never played a Silent Hill game before, but this looks cool AF. It's pretty good. I will say, Daichi, it's quite good. How are you doing today? How are you doing, by the way? I think this game's pretty good. We are near the... Oh, by the way, we are near the end of the game. In case this affects anybody coming in, really. I making sure. We are near the end of the game, so if you're avoiding spoilers, please be aware. Unless you're like me and don't internalize spoilers, which has happened a couple times, actually, where I'll actively see the end of a game and just go, man, I'm not going to remember any of that. It's actually happened before. It's quite interesting. Pardon me. Ooh. Is it weird that my brain's... my instinctual correlation with this game and dodging enemies is actually... Silent Hill 2, I kind of fought everything, but... Oh, thank you. I'm good. I've been lurking here for about half an hour. Ah, very good, very good, very good. Just making sure. I remembered that it's like, oh yeah, for people coming in that were like near the end of the game. But, the one thing I remember is actually in Look Outside, I've been doing this a lot as well. That I've been making the decision to not fight enemies in general, which has been... It's a survival horror thing that I didn't really internalize when I was younger because I just kind of presumed if I kill everything, then I don't have to worry so much. Which, I think it's also because Dead Space, they really expect you to destroy everything on the way. Which is fair. And it rewarded efficient use of resources, not necessarily the safeguarding of them. I think this game, it's definitely more that I have to say, I have to like keep my weapons safe by not using them as much as possible. Because man, this game does expect you to have a bunch of weapons ready. Yeah, we might, I'm a little worried we won't have, I want to have 3 weapons if we're going into the house anyway. Because holy crap. I want the, there's an ad break coming up. And hoping I can find... Okay, question. If I approach the house, is this going to cause anything? Hope not. Oh, God, not that enemy type. Oh. Oh, God, not that enemy type. That one's going to be damn near impossible to get around, just like without... Without having to fight it, it's going to be really hard for me to get past it. Yep, he's coming right for me. He's gonna... I'm pretty sure that's gonna be... Okay. Oh god. Okay, run this way. Check for a weapon. Please be another weapon. There's no weapon. Oh, hi. Okay, we're good. Ooh. Okay. Run. Just keep running. Nope. Nope, we're good. Weapon, 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 please. Please be something. Why do none of you idiots have weapons? No household has weapons. Oh my god, I hate these things. They're pretty much impossible to outrun, so... Okay, never mind. He's not dealing with me anymore. Good. Okay, there's the house. We can wait on that. I'm gonna go check back here for one more weapon. Okay, ladies, I am not dealing with you. Did you know that... Did you know gaming? Did you know that I am not going to deal with that? It's a true fact. True fact, I'm not dealing with that. True gaming fact. Oh, brother and a half. Why no weapons? Can there be like the hidden sword of Amun-Ra up here or something? No. Just a sign I can't read. I can't read that. I don't know my kanji. Or I guess, what is that one again? Kata kanji? I don't know, man. I can't read that. Man, I do look forward to the day that you have the ad break. I'm gonna go... Alright, does the journal have any information? Oh, hey, Junko. Information on Junko. Ooh. Let's see. Junko always told me that the quickest way to happiness is to live the way society expects women to. Well, if there's a quick way to happiness, there must be other ways too. One time when I was little, Junko showed me how to find my way out of a maze in a puzzle book. There's no doubt that she showed me the quickest solution. Still, what I felt that moment was nothing compared to the joy of figuring it out for myself. Okay, this actually... Can I just say, this actually probably is... That's probably the healthiest way to handle problems in general, but also literary analysis. Like, analyzing games and stuff, I feel like it's easy to take the answers that people hand out, but it's another thing to analyze the text and the gameplay yourself and to come to your own conclusions. I feel like that's actually that's a great mindset. Great job, Hinako. Whoa, okay, that picture is kind of crazy. Okay, can I just say, yeah, this picture is absolutely crazy. That's really crazy. Ooh. Let's see. Nothing gets on my nerves more than other people trying to make decisions for me. Even if what they're saying is right, it just rubs me the wrong way. I'd rather make 100 mistakes on my own than follow someone else's commands. And that can make for a lonely life, one where I refuse to listen to anyone else. I want to become the kind of person who truly listens to what others have to say. Still be up to me whom I listen to. And that will be someone I trust, someone who will walk alongside me hand in hand. However, making long lists of things I hate is just a way of running away from the real issues I have with my inner self. And to step up and face what's inside of me, even if I don't like what I see. Being able to take my time and carefully think things through before making decisions is what's most important to me. Huh. You know what's interesting? This is actually you know what? I'm realizing it. I might, at the very least, I can see myself in this character. I definitely do that. I think this is a lot of the... It's interesting seeing a character go through similar trains of thought, but not from the same context. Because I definitely have the streak of pride when it comes to stuff like that. That actually reminds me of a funny story that when I was in middle school, they have you you choose your language, right? And my dad said, "So you're taking Spanish next year, right?" And I was just like, "No, I'm not," because I was thinking about it. And it's like, "Oh no, I'm taking French," and then I did, and I actually got moved up into the advanced class because I was doing really good, and I was pretty happy with that. But I definitely don't like it when someone makes decisions for me. It's also true. It was also true in college, which I guess it's interesting seeing Hinako in a way coming to the, because it seems like she's on the pathway towards that healthy medium of being able to have people around, but not allowing others to run her life. Because she's hitting that earlier than I did, which is good. Because it took me a little bit longer to get to like that happy medium. Because it's easy to overcorrect on that stuff. All right, we read the lore. Now we didn't find any new weapons, so we're just gonna have to go to the house and see what's up. This kitchen knife will do me well, I'm sure. Hello, ladies. I'm not dealing with any of you. Howie. I probably should have. Let's see, bandage it up.
It's got my home too.
Alright, in we go. Nope. Oh, God. I hit the button, it's got a cutscene. Oh boy, here we go.
What's going on?
A dolly zoom.
The holes, the doors, everything's changed.
Oh, it's like coming home after you're an adult.
Why is...
Huh. Is it Junko? Is it Shu's dad? Or mom?
Hello?
Is this the Shimizu household? Hello! This is Okamoto Fisheries. Thank you for your continued...
Hello?
So that reminds me a little bit of the radio show from 2. Just like, alright. Welcome! We gotta talk about... Want some coke? Let's see. Where am I? No good, won't budge. Oh. The number of doors... Okay, can I just say the number of doors I've had to write with different dialogue for that? Because I've wanted to... You know, it's like I don't want to just have the same dialogue every time you click on a door, but... Man, it is really hard to come up with unique ways to say the door isn't opening. I guess one way I've done that is I like to... When I'm writing stuff like that, I like to just add little details about the world around it. If I can. I think RPG Maker, it's more important you do that, but... Let's see. Sword and the fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. The heavens themselves shuddered at the ferocity of their struggle. Day after day, the sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind the swords. Yet their fight knew no end. The scales upon which they fought, however, were no more, having been destroyed long ago. Nice.
Does something go here?
Ah. 3 items. Oh my god, this house is huge. Man, they did some remodeling in here. I will say, after having read House of Leaves, which I don't recommend anyone do, for once, I would not recommend someone read a book, but...
Our house doesn't have a room like this.
I will say, the only reason I say that is because actually reading House of Leaves, not very fun. But the aesthetic that House of Leaves presented, like the houses with the impossible geometry of bigger on the inside.
Shu? Is that you?
Red capsules. Near Shu. Oh. Oh god dang it, we need...
It won't open.
Calendar.
Hang on.
Why did I pick up the calendar?
What's doing here? This date. I feel like there's something special about it.
Thanks, Hinako. I wouldn't have guessed that it was special, but also, why did you pick up the calendar? Why would you pick up a calendar arbitrarily? I haven't even found a puzzle about a calendar. Oh man, I do. It's nice when a game has something you can spam, you know. Every once in a while, it does make you feel better. Ah, rat. In a D&D session, I experienced a player who was a barbarian who tried to intimidate a door to open it. Don't know why, but it was funny. He succeeded the check to simply knock the sign down. I like the I like it when D&D players do something silly. What's everyone's for those who have played D&D? Is there Is there an interaction you've seen that is like your favorite? I know that, and also I guess it will also be for those who have watched. You know,
When was this taken?
whenever you've watched, if anyone who watches D&D, that can also be a thought process. Oh, Hinako got blotched out. They're crossed out. I mean, that's just Hinako. Because there's Rinko, there's Sakuko, there's Shu. I have taken to calling Shu in my brain. Whoa. Is this... okay. What am I looking at here? What's the objective? I guess more so, not the objective, but what's the... Something was hanging here before. Okay, so we're missing a picture. We need to hang it here. And then we could probably solve the puzzle. I will say, this is what I've been missing. You know that... The quiet? The dread?
This is my parents' room, isn't it?
This is the parents' bedroom? They live like... He lives like this? Certificate of full payment. Certify that Shimizu Kanta has paid all outstanding loans, is hereby released from any further contractual obligations. Thank you for continued patronage. Does he... Well, I guess he would definitely not mention if they were in debt, so I guess it's fair. From the very limited characterization we've gotten for the father. Divine Woter. Man, that is... Can I just say, that's a lot of beer bottles. Oh, man. I like the ambience here. I'm kind of tempted to just walk most of this because I really... we should move a little faster, but... I want to soak in this, man. I don't want this to end. This is the part of the game I'm liking. This is the stuff I think the game really should have leaned on more, was just keep it creepy, man. When you're doing horror, it's great when you just... Whoa. The crowbar. It's beautiful. I have an axe. Gift box. But it definitely feels like this game... I kind of think this game could have done more, just amping the creep factor out a ton and then just letting it rock. Because the best way to get people to get scared is to just give them a space that... I have found, one thing I have learned about the modern horror enthusiast is the best way to freak them out is give them a quiet room. If there's anything I've learned from both playtesting and just work in general is all you really have to do to freak people out is give them a quiet room, because for some reason that's more than enough to make them freak out. Because silence is more than enough to work them over. Really good. Arare. I should have equipped that Arare. Just to be safe, I'll equip the funny crackers. That's not what I wanted to equip over, but... It's fine. Let's see, I had a 3.5 gnome fighter who appeared naked. I was absent one session. The DM put absent characters in an amulet for safety. You hear back all other gear neatly placed to the side, but I was able to tank 4 ogre mages in a murder pit simply with my shield and Morning Star. That's awesome, holy crap. That also sounds fun, you know, just like... Also, it's nice that, like, if an absent player's not there, then it's okay. Note from Hinako, I'm still alive, but tomorrow I'll make sure you draw your final breath. I don't care if it's your special day. Special day, wedding. The two Hinakos are... So the two Hinakos are fighting over control, and the one... So, because earlier we had the Otherworld Hinako now, and we have this Hinako. So that implies to me that the quote-unquote real Hinako is not particularly happy with the fact that probably not happy at all with the fact that the Hinako... the Hinako Shimizu, that's the one that's in the Otherworld, is getting married? Question mark? She did all the rituals and became a fox, so probably? Bloodstains, who did this? It's propane inside, but no tube. What does that mean? I'm guessing somebody just cut their hand open. Or, you know, like... the blob is here and just ate somebody. That is a movie I really don't want to watch it when it's dark out. The Blob. The 1980s version. Because it is messed up. That one's good. It also inspired a part of my game because there's an occurrence in that movie that I will not spoil because it'll spoil my stuff. But Inari sushi. Oh, we could drop the Yokon then. Because I'd rather, you know, I would rather keep the Inari sushi on tap as a. It's kind of our get out of jail free card right now. Because if we really need to heal, then we have a full heal. Have I found nothing, or am I going crazy? Wait, how many doors have I tried? There's one at the end of the hall I haven't tried yet. Okay, let's go there then. Please open. Please open. Oh, god dang it. Just, alright. Whatever. Okay, how about I inspect collectibles? Calendar. 1960, the 6th, is it October 6th? 1962? Or would it be June 10th? Well, I guess the 6th would be in the day, right? Don't know why they would do that. Okay. If I checked every door, probably. Oh boy. I do think the puzzles can be a bit obtuse, but I think horror games having obtuse puzzles just is part and parcel, so I won't give it that much crap about it, but I'll be mildly annoyed with it, but I don't think I'll give it that much. I don't think I'll give it that much, I won't be that upset about it, because it's not really worth it to be upset about it, honestly. Gnome Fighters builds a total wall on every defense need, but couldn't hit anything when on full defense, so many people could deal with the DPS behind me. You tanked both the Trask and Bakab easily. Good lord. The power of that lad, genuinely insane. Let's see, Divine Water. I feel like there has to be something in one of these rooms that I've just missed, but... oh boy, here we go again. Freaking puzzles. I do think this is certainly a very strong sequence, but... yeah, oh wait. Door. This one? Can't open it. God dang it. I do appreciate her drawing on the map to signify different things, but... anything? Oh, brother. Yeah, this definitely feels like the kind of... this feels like the kind of area that they want you to get nice and spooked in. And then... so that they can hit you with something later, but... this is a bit tough. The thing that's getting to me a little bit is... propane side, no tube, bloodstains. So I need to find the propane tube, I think. Do I have anything in my inventory? Not really. Yeah, I know that a lot of puzzle games will end up having a lot of puzzle games. A lot of horror games will have they turn into puzzle games after a certain point, I think. I think though that puzzles and horror games though tend to go together because more often than not, the two things you're doing in horror games is trying to outfox the monsters because you can't fight them, you have to avoid them. And I think generally if you're going to maintain vibes, you know, you're going to maintain ambience and vibes, you're probably going to do so by giving players a quiet place to work rather than hitting them with action, 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 because that doesn't really work. Not in the way that you'd hope, you know? Can I take it with me? Sterile. Sword in the Fox, fought on the scales. I see. Memories. Oh, weird. Ominous photo. Are these puzzles we've done already? Yeah, we've done these. Well, we haven't done this one yet. Might be a connection to the writing on the photo. One seems to be missing. So we probably can't solve that till we find the other photograph. And then this one. Yeah, I'm guessing then that we need the other symbols? Okay, let's go see if we can't open the door with that shoe's behind. How do I open this? I don't know, lady. I feel like the answer is probably right in front of me, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I feel like the answer is going to be right like under my nose. It's gonna be just like the school where the answer is right in front of me and I can't find it. And I'm worried that I physically can't see it because I'm always gonna be looking where I've already searched. We're gonna have to seriously batten down and figure out what's going on with this one. The tough thing is, I think puzzle design is super hard, though. If you're going to go into game design, for the love of God, study puzzles. Study them. Holy crap. It is insanely hard to do good puzzles. And it definitely, I think puzzle design, when it gets to be grading, it can be... I think it's probably the hardest thing to keep a player invested through. Is getting them to stay through a puzzle that's grading, you know? Can't open this one. Because, like, a frustrating puzzle can absolutely make someone... I feel like something like this is even more frustrating because it can be, because you know that it's on you. There's not like a skill issue, it's just, okay, am I physically seeing what the puzzle wants me to see? And when you don't see what you're supposed to see, it can just... It saps your soul, you know? It really just starts to eat... It starts to eat at you a little bit. At least that's how I feel. I swear I'm missing... I swear, whatever I'm missing, it has to be something that's just... See, her only weakness, nat 20 fireball-like saves. She was theoretically immune to all poison because she couldn't nat 1 or fort saves, and her minimum roll was higher than their DC. Oh, I see. Man, thinking about D&D does calm me. I'm working on a new character because I'm gonna play in a campaign. My brother's running. I'm really excited. I'm playing. Here's the thing. I will say, if I'm running a wizard, there is like 3 reasons. Either A, the character is more important to me, and I want to play like just funny guy. 5e. Yes, I'm playing 5th edition. Not the 2024 version though. We're playing 2014. Like, well, the stuff up to 2024. Personally, not a fan of 2024's certain mechanics, certain changes they made. Not a fan of that, so still using 5th edition. I like it. It's nice. It makes me happy. I really like 5th edition. And I think it's also started with 3.0 into 3.5. I know I had a friend in high school who, I think he started with 4th edition? 4th or 3.5 and 4th, and moved into 5th because me and him got into it at the same time. And I will say, I've been told that it's a bit unfair for me as a DM because I'm usually quite... I usually am the forever DM, so me being a player makes me happy, but because I get to kind of let off the jets a little. But I like playing if I play a wizard. 4th, I've heard, was not good. I think 4th was just very mechanically dense, and then it didn't do a lot of things in ways that were easy to understand. It was much harder to understand the game than the other versions. I think 5th edition is kind of the platonic ideal. It's not I don't know if 5th would be considered the best version, but I would definitely say that it's kind of like the platonic middle ground if you're trying to learn if you want to learn a tabletop RPG. It's like, if it's baby's first RPG, it's probably going to be a good choice. You know, I think there are other ones that are better games, but as a game to learn the basics of tabletop role-playing games, I think 5th edition is better than 4th in my opinion. I think that is true. Like, I think from what I've heard and understood, I think like 3.5 and 3 is kind of like the king. At least from what I've heard. I use 5th because 5th is the thing I started with. And I think that's kind of I feel like the first D&D system you run into is the one you stick to. I have heard that if you like 3rd and 3 and 3.5, it might be fun to pick up Pathfinder. I've heard people love Pathfinder. That's actually what my friend went into. He went to Pathfinder and I went to D&D. And I can't say I blame him, because I've heard Pathfinder's quite good. I do want to pick it up sometime just because I want to see like, I want to understand it, but I have not had the time nor the resources. But also, 5e's, I like 5e. 5e's fun. But yeah, making a wizard. I like playing wizards. Do you know 3.5 rules in gameplay? Not super well. I've heard about it, but I've not understood it. Ah, maybe this is all I need to do. It says here that sun rose behind the fox's back and behind the swords. Can I open the door? No. Really does feel like I'm not allowed to move stuff. Okay, let me read the journal again. I'm guessing it's probably just put this here. I don't know. So I care she would be able to understand a little or currently be gibberish to you. I probably could at least infer certain aspects of it because of 5th edition. Probably. Probably? I would say probably. Okay, I don't know what that wants from me. Crap baskets. This is definitely gonna be one of those puzzles where I just do not fully... Oh boy, this puzzle. This puzzle, man. This puzzle. Okay, what about the Alright, so we have a calendar, which has not helped us at all. Let me see. Let me check the journal. Maybe if we check the journal, will be better. Stairwell. Did this one. Let's see. My room. Okay, ominous photos. Collection of photos. Someone's taking a marker to it. Maybe the one that's missing with the photo that's missing, maybe if I flip all of the other ones, maybe that'll do something. Might as well try it. Crossed out. So let's flip over this one. Flip over this one. Flip over this one. Nothing. Ah, nuts and bolts. But I could probably infer. I know the other tabletop game I've played is called Blades in the Dark. I actually played it for a class because I was asked, I was made to play it for a class called, wait, what was the class exactly called? I'm trying to remember the name of it. It was like fiction from narrative or narrative, something about, basically the class was about, I like to put my character up on a shareable website at some point and let you look at it, like see your opinion on the character. I believe Roll20 has some stuff with that. If, I don't know, well, no, Roll20 would be hard with that one. Maybe D&D, I don't know what site would allow for a full sheet, but if you had like a PNG, I could probably just read it like, or like a PDF. I just read it that way. It might work. PDF wouldn't be too bad. I have no idea. But the I will say that that Blades in the Dark was quite good. I played it for a class because what we did was we would play a session of the game. We play a session with a GM, and then we would have to write a short story based on what happened, like either before the session's events, after the session's events, or during it, and write a story in that fashion. I actually really liked the character I had made for that. He sort of looked like Lucius Malfoy from Harry Potter, because I pulled that character design because like, no, this would look great in a fantasy steampunky world. And I was actually the alchemist. I played the alchemist class in that one, and I had a lot of fun. I also killed a guy by hitting him with a gravity-defying sewer manhole cover thing. I kind of like Captain America into the guy's body. Notice I had already, actually, so that won't be an issue, but my current sheet is in a very intense Excel sheet at the moment. Oh, I see. Whoa. Okay, I know I've been yapping for quite a bit here, but what in the fresh hell am I doing? I feel like I've run around these rooms enough now that I have no earthly idea what the puzzles are. Like, okay, so there's propane in here. Sure. What do I care? What do you want from me, game? There's nothing else in this room that tells me why the propane needs to be connected. And I haven't seen a propane tube in any other room. I haven't solved that other door. The door seems like the only puzzle that logically could be solved at this point. But I've already tried all 8 permutations of what is currently available on this door. Because I've picked up this thing. I step back. Not allowed to open the door. I pick the thing up. I set it down. Can't open the door. I set the thing in. I can't open the door. I set the thing in. I can't open the door. I've tried all 8 permutations of this thing. I'm fairly certain. I'm gonna make sure though. Nope. I'm yapping about D&D at this point, and now it's like my comfort. It's my comfort now to talk about Dungeons & Dragons because I can't solve this freaking puzzle. Down a character sheet, making Excel files that really demands a lot of resources. My PC sometimes it lags now and then. Oh, I see. Yeah, we use Roll20 for our games, and I play. It's really nice because they do the sheets online. They're very helpful. I really like those. I believe you can download them. I'm not 100% sure, but I think you can download them as PDFs or PNGs or what have yous. Can I? How do I open this? Yeah, you and me both, sister. And I don't think I can break anything because this game has made it very clear that I can't interact with my environment further than what is there. Man, the finale of this game is going to be very deflated by the time I get there because I'm probably not going to have the energy to comprehend. Oh boy, what do you want from me? What in the goddamn does it want from me? I just want to open this freaking door. Okay, is there anything else I've missed? I swear, I feel like I'm going crazy looking at this. Maybe the calendar? Hang on, maybe the calendar goes up in the pictures room? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe? Something was hanging here before. Can I doubt I can check. Nope. So there's probably a picture of Hinako that goes here, but I haven't seen a picture of Hinako this whole time. Are any of these pictures of Hinako? No. Anything here? No. I swear I have to just not... There has to be something in one of these rooms that I just physically have not, like, comprehended is a thing. There has to be something, right? Why does this room have a freaking... This is the room that we started the game in, but nothing here. It's a nice picture. It's part of my promise of abuse of powers. I'll use this announcement to will you all a good day. Thank you, Acho. I appreciate that. And I hope everybody else is having a good day. If not, I will continue to make... I will try to... I will at some point look up some jokes or something, so I will enforce the good day. We will enforce the good day. This propane. Then propane accessories. What is... There's something else here? That's a rice warmer? Rice cooker, maybe? What is this desire? Did you know there's a Spanish programming language? I have seen... Okay, I will say, I have seen... I didn't know there was specifically a Spanish one, but I have seen other languages being used in programming. I believe Japanese also can do certain like coding languages. It's called C++. Okay, you know what? I should have expected the pun, but I appreciate the C++. Alright, you had me. I took the joke seriously that I should have seen it coming. That's good. That's a good... I need to remember that one. That's good. Oh, that's a good programming joke. I like that. That's a clean one, too. Do you need any hints? Hey, Gamria. Just one. If you have a small one. It's been a while. Yeah, how's it been? Hope things are well. If you have a small one, small hints, yes. I will take one right now. I think one should be more than enough if... Because at this point, how long have I been wandering? Has it been 20 minutes already? I've been in this household for... I've I'm that Loki meme. I've been falling along the corridor. Oh. Alright, it's gotta be. Okay, yeah. Okay, that tells me what I need. Okay. So somewhere in the hallways there has to be something. That's good. This is good. Thank you. I just gotta keep my eyes open. Hope things are well. It has been a while. Oh boy. I will say, even if I'm like, my brain is starting to atrophy, my fascination with this game's graphics is not, because it just occurred to me these glasses are they? Hang on. Are they? Oh, well, that's just her back. Wow, they're reacting rather nicely to that light. Really cool. They're glasses in the like on this like cabinet thing here. Very pretty. It's very well done. That's some good texture work, because I know that's all texture work. That's not a, because you can't really fake glass with, like, you have to kind of do like insane texture work to get it to look nice. That's real good. That's some good stuff. I'm happy I stopped and looked at that. The antique comb. I keep passing it over because I don't have the means to take it right now. Along this, I'm gonna check the hallways. There's gotta be something I missed. The phone. Okay. Checking the hallways. Something here has to be the answer. This is the shrine. This is where I do the shrine stuff. Okay. Which part of these hallways have I not checked? Probably the other hallway. Probably the narrow corridor. Let me check. Let me check in here then. Something. Let's see. Oh, it's probably something in here. We got the calendar earlier, but there may be another item here. Let's see. Anything? Maybe the calendar has something else on it? No. The end of the hallway. So we have the calendar. We have the calendar. So with the calendar, maybe one of these doors can open now? Maybe. Okay, wait, that door still says, okay, that door at the end here, this door still says it's openable, but it's still blocked. Why does this door still say it's openable? Because it says it hasn't crossed itself out yet. So why is this one not crossing out? Aha! Calendar. Found the site is called Mythweavers. Oh, very good. Wait. I passed by that hook like 15 times. You gotta be kidding me. What? Oh, God. I don't want monsters anymore, man. Just give me some existential dread. I don't want to deal with no...
My house. What the hell's happening?
Bandage. I may need to look at that later. This is a nice bathroom. Has sheets for various games, not just D&D versions to either. Oh, very good. Yeah, I remember Blades in the Dark had a very interesting sheet to work from. Record. Just occurred to me that oh, the house is different. Oh, it's the same. It's the same house, but now things are different. Oh, hello. Ah, boy. It's bad of me to say I don't really want to fight monsters, but you know what? Whatever. Make it work. And smack. All right. Very good. No, it's in this room. Oh, god dang it. It's just, every time I see a monster now, it's just, oh man.
Go away.
Okay, let's get out this. Ow. Ugh. Oh god. Ugh. Well. Okay, we're gonna wait a moment. We're gonna wait a moment. will say that the calendar thing does make me a little sad, but ow. Whatever. That's fine. Okay, we're good. I don't know why, but I feel like this area having monsters in it just does not do it for me. Like, the puzzles are already a bit of a thing. So having monsters doesn't do it for me. Maybe it's just because this area felt it.
Idiot! How many times do I have to tell you?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Did you even taste this? It has no flavor. You're making me drink mud. You can't even do something simple like this. What kind of a worthless woman can't?
Well, that's pretty creepy. That's pretty good. All right. Well, we got another calendar, so that's nice. We're making a collection.
Is this really my house?
Oh, you stopped the flashback early. I didn't know you could do that. I feel like I didn't want to listen to this guy yell at his wife. I don't know. Just it didn't. You know what's interesting? That makes me uncomfortable, but you know. Hey, my daddy, wish he would just die. Hey, my mom too. She deserves to die as well. If I could just turn into a monster, take the two of them, and crush them to death with my bare hands. Wow, Hinako, that's really hateful of you. Also, why are you writing that in your diary? Feels like the kind of thing that you probably shouldn't be writing down. I'm a bit surprised you could stop the flashback early, given that I imagine it kind of sucks some of the wind out of it, but... Ow. Okay. Perish. Ow. Oh, that's... that's kind of close. Now we're fine. Jeez, man. It takes a lot of damage to put this idiot down. Ow. Oh, brother. Oh, God. I think I'm only putting this one down because I don't feel like dealing with it later, but probably shouldn't. I feel like combat at this point is secondary. I don't really want to do it. What the? Oh, there's a door. Door. Okay, well, we have the calendar already, so that's good. Pick up. Emma. Oh, that's good. We have another Emma. That's nice. Probably not the most important thing to me right now, but it is nice. Never say no to a new item. I do appreciate that they are willing to put areas in pitch darkness rather than just dark. 100% darkness is a very solid move.
Is this my room?
Oh, that's weird. Then why is the page of Hinako's diary in the other room? I think that would be in the same room, but... Letter from a man. I do not believe there's any reason you should be tied down by your younger self. Likewise, there's no reason your future self should be constrained by the you are today. Thank you for the few beautiful pressed flowers. It's the first gift I received from you, and I'll surely cherish it until the end of time. Okay, so this is definitely... Okay, so from what I can tell, this is definitely... Like, it's estranged, but this is definitely Hinako's house. No good, it won't budge. Ah, calendar goes up there. Got it. So the calendar always goes to that side of the door, but I'm guessing I don't want to go yet because I haven't found... I don't think I have found everything I need in this section of the house. Stuck. Door stuck. Nope. I do not like fighting the blob monsters. They suck. Well, that's creepy.
I used to play with this all the time. Looks like this opens here.
Okay. Seems to me like this is a puzzle I need to study a little bit for. I think. This is interesting. Maybe this will give me some answers. I'm always alone, so I'm okay playing with playing by myself. That means I have the right dish and left dish all to myself. I like to play with Kokeshi dolls a lot. I'm extra careful to share them with left Hinako and right Hinako, so it's fair to both of them. Okay. Left Hinako and right Hinako. So it's fair. So I think I just need this to balance out. Huh. Guess this one would be this side. I'm like moving, I'm just moving stuff. Oh, he does nothing. How heavy Grandma is? Jeez. Okay. You know what it probably is? Take off Grandma. Remove. Okay. Whoa. This is very specific and very weird. I don't know why, but something about this is just very, it's like very bizarre. I feel like I somehow understand less than when I started. It's just like, I don't know why, but it really does feel like I understand less now that I've done this long. Okay. There we go. Okay, we got it.
What's this?
Why are you even in here? Why is she even in here, man? Okay, is there anything else we need? Well, we need to go. I need to go at least check the room with the big monster. Excuse me. Do you have anything in here? Chocolate. Door. Open the door. Clody-do. Ooh. Ooh. Sounded like courage. No, we got. All right, ma'am. I'm just gonna leave. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't need to be here anymore. The flashback can wait. It is time. All right, calendar. 1960. Oh, I'm out of here. Oh. Is she getting smaller, or is the house getting bigger? Sorry to ask, but Hinako, I'm sorry to ask, but could you buy that stomach medicine for me again? Again, please let his family know I've been getting better thanks to them. Traditional medicine truly is better than those modern drugs. Herbal remedies are far gentler on the body. Tell them I'll pay my bill at the end of the month, Mom. Oh, so did the mom get sick? Was the mom sick or something? Wouldn't be the first time that a mom that... Well, I guess that would explain some of her... Maybe her lack of physical retaliation. Oh, god dang it. Okay. Come on out. Go on, then. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need to fight this one, unfortunately, but... God dang it. Whew, okay. Very good. Oh. Smells horrible. What is this? I give you 3 guesses. Probably a dead person. Or at the very least, somebody who wishes they were dead. Liquid. Liquid man. And the lighting is so good. Look at that. I do think the lighting they've done in this game is really solid. Jesus. God dang it. Yeah. Come on then. Wow, one tapped. Holy crap. Axe does work. All right. Huh. Oh, god dang it. Not this dork. Okay. Back it up. Charge it up. Oh, god dang it. Oh, nuts and bolts. Let me out. Come here. I missed. Oh my god. I am not a fan of that enemy type. I don't think I ever will enjoy that enemy type. I do not like them. Would it help to use your focus gauge full charge? Lets you home in on the enemy. Yeah, probably. I know you know what? I do know why I don't do that. I do know why. I do know what trained me out of it. And it was because early in the game when I was still playing on hard mode, because I was a freak and played on hard mode instead of story. Because it said familiar, if you're familiar with, you know, the horror games. It's like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll try it. Interesting.
My diary?
Block of wax.
There's something inside.
Okay. But when you're playing on hard mode, if you get hit while you're charging a focus attack, which I tried to do early on, you basically die. It's still, you know, you take 2 hits, but you lose so much HP when you get hit using it that I kind of mentally clocked in that using the focus gauge is a very, very risky move. And there were a couple of instances where it felt like it wasn't really worth it. And I definitely blame starting the game in hard mode for that one. I've been able to use the focus gauge a little more since then, but I definitely have not made a good habit of using it well. I will say I kind of wish this game did stuff with the... I know that there's, like, we have that sanity gauge, and it doesn't do anything other than decide whether or not we'll take more damage, or if, you know, if we can do focus attacks. I kind of wish they did stuff like... I'm going to mention Eternal Darkness a bunch in regards to this, but... Man, Eternal Darkness, I love the idea of... when you're playing a game like that, and the game just starts messing with you because you let your sanity get too low. Which, honestly, was probably one of the funniest things that game ever did, was having jump scares that were just locked to because you decided to let your sanity drop. Those jump scares are funny. Oh, hello, ma'am. Good morning. Oh, wait, no, that's right. Switch weapons. Let's do this one. Wait, more of those flowers? These flowers. These are the same ones that were behind Shu's house. Oh, well, that's nice. I'm guessing that they're a common thing here? Maybe? Hope so. Still not... You know, jury's still out on that, I'll be honest. Can't open it because of the vase. Dried carcass. Nice. So I can't open... Well, it says I can't open this one, but... okay. Let's see. Run back this way. Whew. Man, this area is definitely going to be a bit of a marathon. I can already feel it. We've already done everything here? Yeah, okay. Check this way now. Mm-hmm. Please die. Thank you. Okay, he's dead. And that one is freaking out, so that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate for me. Alrighty. I feel like the inclusion of the enemies, while it's fine, but I don't know. No good, it won't budge. Nuts. Okay, let's see. I think I want to go this way. Yes, it seems. Pick up. Ah, we have the propane tube.
Propane. But the tube itself still looks usable.
Okay, so that's pretty darn helpful because... Get rid of that. That's actually pretty darn helpful because... Increases inventory capacity. Nah, whatever. I was a little confused what I was looking at here. Are these... Stop that. What in the goddamn... Oh. I should leave right away. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we will. Yeah. This game has too many enemies. The number of enemies for each stage is about average for a Silent Hill game. I feel like that, you know, that sounds about... I think that sounds about accurate. It just feels like... I think it's about spacing, you know? I think it might be about spacing and timing. I won't open. What's this bird pattern? Okay, so this bird. Man, there's another door over there I haven't checked. I'll just run around. I think it's about the timing of them. You know, like, because I think other horror games, the king is making sure that the timing is down. Because I'm thinking about, I think Amnesia: The Dark Descent did one that was. Oh man, I remember Amnesia did some really good stuff with getting the enemies to feel... They felt impactful because they were so rare. And when they finally showed up, it was a genuine, you know, it was a fright fest. And that was really powerful, but it doesn't quite work the same when... I don't think it works the same when you're dealing with... When you're dealing with having to constantly fight enemies. Because it becomes a different form of logistics puzzle, rather than being something that keeps you afraid. Because this keeps me stressed, but not afraid, you know? Because I'm kind of lasered in on trying to, like, you know, pace out how many things I have. I don't think opening this is a good idea, is it? Oh, this puts me back here. Huh. Ah, so it's moving me metaphorically through time. I see. Okay, let's see if we can't land the focus. Okay. Very good. Okay, the propane. We have the propane, so I think we can do tube. Alright, so the propane tube. This is on. Put block of wax inside. Fletching key. Okay, I will say this makes more sense than... Definitely makes more sense than the... I'm thinking of that Silent Hill 2 puzzle. Oh, god damn it, no. You are not my problem, sir. I'm not dealing with that. Okay. Bandage up. Okay. So I need to get back to that. I need to get back to the door with the bird on it. And then we'll be solid. We have an ad break coming up. I will go and check the puzzles and the lore. If during the ad break. I think it's been good that I use the ad break to also reapprise myself of the puzzles, because it's actually been helpful. especially given that it's given me a chance to go and read things over, check things out. Let's play it. I think F isn't a very super good horror game. Isn't a super good horror game. I think thematically it's very, very Silent Hill. I think I've picked up on that as well. I think it is. I think it's handling its storytelling very well, but the tough thing is that with video games you have to balance if you're gonna make it use the medium, using the medium to its utmost is important.
Enough already!
What?
Hinako. Your father, he...
Stop sugarcoating it! I know, okay? It's because of your debt, isn't it?
What? You little...
You were tricked by some fool! He took all your money and it's your fault! Mom's had to cut expenses. People were laughing at Junko because she had to wear old clothes! That money was for our family! It was to bring us just a little bit of happiness! So cut the crap and apologize! To me, to Junko, to Mother! Apologize for all the trouble you caused us!
How dare you speak to me like that?
Please don't. Please, I beg you. Hinako, I'm sorry, but could you go to the grocery store?
Aw, they forgot the U.
But I don't care what you buy. Just go now.
Let me go! Enough of this! Who the hell does she think she's talking
Please,
to?
calm down, dear. Relax.
Women get treated no differently than animals.
What? Okay, one on a side note. Oh god. Oh god. Ugh. Hello. Hello, giant baby face. I'm a bit... Oh god. I see what they're going for with that one. That one felt a bit heavy. As in, like, heavy-handed. I got the crest. Should probably save while I still have this one, huh? Okay, but that means that the third crest must be somewhere that I haven't been able to investigate yet. Crap. Oh, crap baskets. That means I have to... I probably have to find... Oh, wait, you know what? While I'm thinking about it. Switch this out.
Just what I needed.
Okay, what am I missing then? Ad break. The other flashback also had Hinako yelling back, but also twas skipped. Yeah, that was my bad. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let me look at the map then. Let's see. We could check through the map then. Let's see. We need all 3 crests in order to open that door, which gets us to the stairwell. So we've checked all of those rooms, but we still need the picture. We did the scales, which gave us one of the crests. Is there another door? Don't think there's any doors we missed in the set. Oh wait, no, there's a hallway we missed in the Residence 2. Okay, so I need to go to Residence 2, and that will be that's what we need. Map, journal, scales. What does she have to say about this one? Yeah, I will say the drawings they do for each of these are really nice. I do like these drawings. I feel like my own sketching ability would be laughable if I were to try and draw this kind of stuff, but good on her for being able to draw like this. Any new... Oh, we have new stuff for Mom and Dad. Let's see. A woman's happiness begins with marriage. She told me that every opportunity she got. Am I supposed to believe that she's actually happy with the life she has now in the house? Today, my dad threw a knife. It got stuck on the tatami mat. There are chips and dings all over the house. Every last one is when he threw something. This is what happiness is to my mother, seeing her house in such a sorry state and full of scars. Aww. It feels more like Shimizu Kanta is just kind of he's just kind of an awful person and not the representative of all dudes. But I definitely see it. Heard the dad used to be a fisherman. When he was younger, would go on long fishing trips way out at sea. He managed to save up enough money to doing that to open up a restaurant, a place where he could put his skills with a knife to use. Yeah, Hinako's feature is a super good feature. Yeah, it's really good. It didn't work out, though. Not only did he lose all his savings, he took on new debt, too. Today, he spends his days drinking his life away in the sleepy little town that's a long way from the sea. He never even tries to cook anything anymore. It's only when he complains about Mom's food that he pretends to be some kind of important chef. You think it's just my dad who's like this, but I have to listen to all the married women around here complain. Every man seems just as bad. All the husbands are just as short-tempered, just as violent, just as useless, and do just as little to help out their wives. After learning this, every grumpy-looking old man in town I see reminds me of him. When I think I was born and raised just to support these horrible tyrants, I lose all hope. If everything works out, they're going to give my father a lot of money. Sure, he's desperate to use it to pay back his debts. My father is selling me to pay back his debts. So Hinako is getting married. So this whole thing is that Hinako's getting married and probably getting married off to a wealthy family. Probably getting married. Oh, so that's the Fox guy. So the Fox so the Fox family is who she's getting married off to. Okay. I understand. At least I have come to greater understanding as to the plot. Understood. So Hinako is getting married off to another family. Okay, so we need to go to 2, so we just need to run through here. Nope, 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 nope. Ow, my face. Keep running. Not dealing with any of that. Open the door. Open the door, Hinako. Thank you. But it does seem to me that with all the information on hand, that, let's see, the hallway. It seems to me that, yeah, not dealing with that. It seems like Hinako is being, I don't know if it's forced or it's just an arranged marriage, but it certainly seems to me like, crap. Okay. This is not good. Okay. Oh, god dang it. Ah. Okay, he's dead, so that's good. Okay. Bonk. Okay. Not bad. Do we have a... Oh, we have a toolkit. Okay, we'll fix the axe and then switch weapons. There we go. Ah, jeez. Okay. Good enough. Yeah, I think the journal might be the... I feel like the journal might also be the most important item in the game. Because, holy crap, the amount of information we actually need about the story that we only get through the journal... Very helpful.
I feel like I've seen this photo before.
I think the journal.
I can't remember.
I think if we didn't have the journal, I feel like the story would be a lot less. To me, I feel like it'd be a lot less put together. What is this? Okay, get out of here. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Okay, so we can now solve the photo thing, so now we just need to get out to number 1. Hello. Excuse me. I'm not dealing with any of that. Are you kidding me? I don't have to. This is a game that challenges players to put the pieces together, yeah. I guess the storytelling techniques here, it's something I noticed with Silent Hill 2 as well, is that there's a author that I think thematically fits these pieces very well. It's Nabokov. I had to read a fair bit of Nabokov when I was in college for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why my one class turned into basically short Russian literature, which wasn't too bad. It was an interesting class. But okay, we're gonna deal with this guy. Okay, get out the axe. Come here, buddy. Let's do this. Let's mosey, nerd. Okay. Howdy doody. Crap baskets. Ah. Ow. God. I was still in a text on you, fool. Eat the crackers. And hiya! Okay, good. Am I in 1 or 3? I'm in 1. Okay. Well, not all Silent Hill games fans might like this. Usually, since usually games can show you upfront what it is. I think with what I understood from 2 is that 2 was more direct with the it was more direct with the events, but not with what to take away from it. I think that's something all Silent Hill games have been pretty good on, from what I've heard and understood, is that if Silent Hill games are anything, it's that they definitely are left to interpretation, which definitely I think that's a power play that always works. All right, hang up the picture of Hinako. There we go. Okay, so Hinako's crossed out, so I'm gonna guess flip her upside down. Maybe flip her upside down and everyone else right side up, maybe? Ah, it was. I was correct. All right, cool. So now we have all of these. We have all the funny crest. Wait, come here. White bird and fox plate. Okay, so now we go back to the crest door, because now we can enter the room. I think this game definitely, it challenges you to understand the story, but I appreciate that it's... Alright, so let's see. So, fox and sword are on opposite sides. The scales were destroyed. This is the cloud, so switch these two, I think. See, let me read it again. Day after day, the sun rose behind the fox's back, and set behind the swords, yet their fight knew no end. The scales upon which they fought, however, were no more, having been destroyed long ago. So... which one of these is... Alright, I need to read again. Let's see. Heavens themselves shuddered at the ferocity of their struggle. So... wait. Okay. I'm trying to read, but yeah. I think though that my initial thought with Silent Hill is people like is authors like Nabokov, where the meaning isn't entirely inherently apparent from the even just through reading through the story the first time. It's sort of like you need to understand what happens before you can understand what it means. It's sort of like the events have to happen before you can start to parse them out, you know? That would be the way I'd put it. Is that... oh, I see. This has other sides too. Okay. Let me try putting them like this. No. Nope. Okay. So why even have the bird side of this when... No. Okay. Nothing. I feel like I understand less. Alright, so day after day the sun rose behind the fox's back, set behind the swords, yet their fight knew no end. Scales upon which they fought were no more. So I think the scales have to be face down. Sun was behind the fox's back. Which I think just refers to the bird, maybe? You know, the only downside really is that there's technically... what would it be? It would be... each one has 2 permutations. There's 4 of them, so... 4 positions for... different combinations are way too many. Because each one could be flipped face up or face down. And each one has 4 different positions. So there's four tablets, 4 positions. Each one can only hold one position at a time, though, so that's good. So it's like an Othello. It's like a not Othello. So there's a game called Mastermind. I forget what the other name of it is. It's that one where you have to guess the colors and the combinations. I feel like I understand less somehow. I understand less of what I am doing. I'm guessing this is... It's like part of me wants to say that the correct solution is something like this, you know? Oh, god dang it. Whoa.
What was that about?
Okay, well, we got it finally, but... I don't think I actually understood why, but we got it. Pine tree emblem. Oh, hey.
Hinako! Shoes on the phone! Tell him I'm not home! I already told him you're here. Then tell him I'm heading out shopping or something. Okay. I'll tell him.
What's the dealio, Hinako? Yeah, you're close to the start of Fox Store on the wrong sides. Ah, I see. Ah, nuts and bolts. What are you gonna do? Hinako, are you good? Okay. Oh god, whoa. The game is stuttering like crazy.
You can see me, right?
Oh.
Huh. Now you can even hear my voice.
Hinako shit. What is this, Persona?
Don't just stand there. Come in. I have something I want to talk to you about.
Persona.
Tell me, who are you? I think it's weird too. To not have a grasp of yourself. To not understand your own feelings.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I think you're me, but I'm not you. That's my guess.
Huh.
But who are you?
Whoa.
I am Hinako. But who does that make you?
I'm also Hinako. Although, I might not have Shimizu Hinako's heart and mind anymore.
You're not making any sense at all. What the hell are you talking about? Stop playing dumb with me. Why are you acting like this? Like you don't know what's going on. Hey, look at me. Use your head and think. Think about it. I could have killed you off at any time, but I didn't. Any idea why? Because I'm serious. Shimizu Hinako, I wanted to talk to you. We have to fight. You and I. A fight to the death as equals. But all you do is run away. Running and running. You're not even trying to take any of this seriously. If you are going to keep running like this, then fine. I'm going to kill you once and for all. Oh, and it's not going to end with you. I'm going to kill Mom and Dad, too. In this house, this whole town's going with them.
Oh.
Rinko and Sakako are next. And of course, your precious partner as well. Where is he? Where is Shu? Hey, is Shu really that special? He still just treats you as his pal to play Space Wars with, right? Oh, he doesn't even see you as a woman. He's just some guy you grew up with. His death won't matter one bit. You're wrong. He's my friend. He's special. My one and only partner. I won't let you kill him!
Ooh. You know what? Great on Great on Susie Young being able to act both sides of this. Jeez. Man, the Japanese voice actress must have been going crazy on this one. Alrighty. Well, we have the doodad. As they say in Counter-Strike, the doodad a blinger. Good! Come on, man! Come on, man! Alright. Well, I'm out of here. Freaking dork. Alright, doodad is in. The doodad a bling is on. Alright, enter we go. Shoo! Oh yeah, the voice actors for both dubs gave a stellar award-winning performance. Yeah, I think both the like dub versus sub. There's no, it doesn't matter. Unknown area. It doesn't matter. Dub sub, you choose that. You're getting something good.
It's made its way in here.
2 first aid kits. 3 first aid kits. Oh no. Oh, brother. Alright, I'll use one of these first aid kits now so we can use it. Take this one. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, yeah, we're going somewhere that the game is really wanting us to be ready for. Let's see. Wait, no, the oven... Go up the shriveled doodad. And then take the comb. And try and give up the comb. Okay. I'm gonna pick up this bandage really quick, and then we'll... Oh yeah, you know, we have the costumes. I didn't use the other costumes because I didn't really want to, but I did have them. Let's see. Health. I want extra health. I really want the extra health. Alright, save the game. Very good. Nice, nice. Okay. Nothing else we can do but go forward. Toolkit. Due to certain subtleties with the Japanese language script, I have to give it more to the Japanese actress. I think that the key thing to me personally is that it doesn't feel like you're losing anything for choosing one language or the other. It's more that the story is going to be presented in a different manner. And that's not too bad. I think it's good. Door. Oh, what's going on in this funky place? Oh, he actually... Wait, did he actually die? Yeah, because that looks like with the injuries they took in the... Yeah, these look like the injuries they took in the other world.
Why did it have to come to this?
Man, she is still smoking? Wait, how's she still smoking? That was like hours ago. Oh, I guess... well...
It's Hinako, she's back! About time! We've been waiting for you!
Nice. Man, it looks like the Baker household.
Hinako! You are late! Finally! We're about to get started here! What did you say?
What is happening here? It's like The Shining. My brain just went like I was thinking about the. I'm thinking about the bit with the party.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to witness a master with a blade. Yo! Don't disrespect me!
Oh, she's having a break. Ah. Well, boss battle time. Well, let's do it, kiddo. Uh-oh.
We don't have a choice. It's a woman's role in society.
Ow. Okay. This is gonna be rough. Certain nuances just can't be translated. That's true. That's true in general, I think, with some stories. I think when it comes to storytelling nuances, if they get taken out of their original language, it can be a lot harder to translate that sort of thing. I will say, this is it's a lot harder to keep up with them this way. Okay. Oh god. Ah, what? Thank you. Thank you, Pops. Good lordy. I do think some aspects of the story are a little heavy-handed, but I think some of that might also be the translation. Some of it might also be the translation that it's heavier-handed.
Why are you doing this, Hinako? You won't be a good wife like
Hit him.
this. Hinako, is this really what you want?
Ah, I thought I dodged. I thought I pressed the button in time. Okay, I need the toolkit. Oh, brother. Okay, one left. I also didn't know her name was Kimi, but maybe I just didn't read. I didn't read that part. Nye. Why did the way he said the failure? It sounded like that guy who does the memes. Ow. No, wrong item. Wrong item. Medkit. Stop! Why does he delay his attack like that? Oh god, camera. How many rituals has Hinako gone through so far? All 3. Owie. I don't think you get a choice in that matter. Okay, we are running out of sanity. Drink it up. Why is the camera so... Ow. Why is the camera, like, so off askew like that right now? What's the dealio? Oh, God. Crap baskets. Why is the camera... Yeah, the camera keeps looking down for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. Ow. Blech. Ow. Game, can I stop walking at the floor, please? Owie. Hit him. Ow. Okay, I need a lot of things. I do not understand how to dodge that attack, honestly. I do not fully grasp it. Oh, I think he's dead. Maybe? Oh, maybe I was just wishful thinking. Whew. Okay. Man. I think some aspects of the game are a little bit, at times a little too heavy-handed, but I see what they're going for, so I can't really blame them. It works. Habit. You know what? Heck with it. Eat it. I don't care anymore. I don't know if this is the final boss or not. I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know what we're... God. Oh my... Can you stop flailing, you freaking monkey? Oh, brother. If he says I'm a failure one more time, I'm gonna be a little sad. He's run out of dialogue. Okay, time to kill him. Yeet! Hey! What is that, man? Oh. Parting on good terms. Good terms, no, I'm here to burn bridges. Oh, I see.
Drink this. It will ease your pain.
It's aspirin water. It's just aspirin water. Oh, Fox, man. So what? Oh, okay, he drinks it too. Well, at least we know it's safe.
Your body is still acclimating, but you're doing well so far.
I have made you mushroom soup. It's easy to forget that in the other world she's like mostly Fox at this point. Big.
The others, have they given up on me? I feel like it's only a matter of time.
I will not allow that to happen.
I feel like wearing a face mask all the time does have some like problems, doesn't it?
You've got some of your color back. It's beginning to take effect.
Mystic water. Looks nice.
What is this?
A filtered mixture of the rice and water offered to ancestral spirits.
Oh,
It contains a divine power.
rice water. A step up from pasta water, to be honest. Why did I give myself that mental image now? This is a serious moment. And my brain went, ah yes.
Stand now.
Very well. Be careful.
My brain's not thinking about what if they were drinking pasta water. Just filtered pasta water.
Ah, yes. Please, take this.
Ceremonial hand axe. Never mind, it's a brooch. Well, that's pretty.
It serves as proof that you are mine. Now, I have one more thing to show you, if you'll follow me.
Okay.
Okay, can I just say, that little fox thing, I would definitely buy one of those if possible. That is very pretty. That is a very nice looking, whoop, he's gone. Of course. Ooh. This old and precious brooch seems to have a reassuring power. It looks really nice. Can I look at it closer? Can I look at it again? I can. Look at that. That's nice. I definitely would wear something like that. That's very cool. Alright, cool. Let's get out of here. Man. Yeah, I think environment design's also just really cool in this game. They did a really cool job with some of this stuff. This is the area we got that the other ritual happened in. Look at all this. Take a closer look at that. I don't know why, but now I'm just thinking like choose your reaction image. This is what I imagine if somebody were to like it's like I need to draw these. I need to draw one of these. I need to draw one of these. I don't know. It's like I know that they look creepy, but they kind of remind me a little bit of there's an owl statue that's in my house that it reminds me of that a little bit with like the wood and the way that they're carved. It reminds me of that owl a lot, which is very cool. Oh, door just closed. Oh. Alright, we can save our game. I don't know how much longer the game is though. I've been trying to kind of gauge it a little bit, but I feel like we're close, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It feels like we're close to the end of the game, but I have no freaking clue. I guess that's one thing this game has done very well is it has obfuscated. It has definitely obfuscated how.
What a lively looking painting.
It's definitely obfuscated how long the game actually is, which is honestly something I think other games do a bit less of a job of making. Heed revelations, find the crests. Oh god dang it, we have to do this again. We just found 3 crests, so I'd have to find 3 more.
Incredible. All of them.
Boxes. This is what my house would look like if I, minus the blood, this would be what my house looks like if I had money. Oh, that's silly. Mr. Hideyoshi and his wife passed away one after the other. At times of death, the skin all over their bodies were covered in sores began sloughing off. Smell is indescribably awful. Cannot bear to take a closer look. Head of the house did not give permission to perform autopsies on the bodies. There will be no funeral, and they will be cremated immediately. Eldest son has passed away. Again, there will be no funeral, and the body will be sent away. Eldest second-born daughters are also experiencing symptoms that are worsening by the hour. They'll be in critical condition by tomorrow at the latest. What are you talking about? On Valentine's Day, no less. What do you have to offer my... I would rather not be closer to this, I'll be honest. Oh. Ornate scroll.
I will cleanse it all. The filth of this world.
Forgot that this Hinako is a little bit loopy. Alrighty. What are we dealing with? What are we dealing with here? Oh boy. Definitely seems, I guess one thing I have noticed with I would definitely say that parts of this game have done a great job of, because the levels are getting longer, I think they've been taking more time to get tension set up. You know, to properly set up tension and release. So the longer levels definitely do their job, I think, a little bit better than the earlier ones. In terms of trying to set up. Oh god. God dang it. Can you stop stun locking me, you big dork? Oh, that's right. I have no healing items anymore because I used them all. Okay. I'm out of stamina again. Oh, that's not good. Oh, we're dead. Ah. Oh, first death today, actually. I'm kind of surprised. I'm surprised it took us this long to die. It took us quite a while to get... to actually have a death happen. I think the performance might be having some issues at the end here, though, because I noticed that in the big house we were having some weird performance issues. Wonder what that is all about, though. Alright. Here we go again. Okay. Oh god, hi. Forgot about this one. Ow. I will say, not having healing items after just burning through all of... God. Okay. You know, I've fought enemies like this before. I'm surprised that they're giving me this much trouble, but... yeah, whatever. Come on. Hit him. There we go. Oh, what the... Perish. Do you... die already? Die already? Holy crap. Holy. Whew. Yeah, I think the combat, by the time we're done, the combat is going to not be my favorite thing in the world, but that's okay. I feel like the combat is... It feels like it was supposed to be a little bit less of the focus at some point, but... I don't know. It certainly feels like they probably could have eased off on it a little bit. Not a ton, just a little bit. Maybe... I think, like we were talking about it earlier, that the combat kind of feels... It feels to me like it... How do I put it? I'm trying to think of how best to put it. I think that if they had paced out the enemies a bit more sparingly, you know, still create those tense, you have to make decisions on how to, you know, keep your stuff together moments, but it feels a bit less like you're making logistical decisions, you know, like, hey, every bullet has to count, or, you know, every expenditure of resources has to matter. It feels a bit more like you kind of just have to be aware. You have to kind of know in advance a little. Oh, god. No map? I see. That's gonna be tough if they...
This isn't the right way, is it?
Oh, brother and a half. You can't tell me that you're gonna hand me a map. You're gonna hand me an area that is like this, but no map. No maps? Okay, so something in here. What the? This is the. Oh, this is another room. Okay. Oh no. Oh, not like this. Oh, god dang it. Ow. Ugh. I did not sign up for this. Oh, god. Ugh. Oh, no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh brother. Okay. Game, go around the corner, please. Oh god, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Ugh. I want into the out, please. Oh god. No, 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 I'm in a corner. Oh no, I'm dead. I am so dead. Ugh. It's sealed with a talisman. Yes, it is, because I have to kill the enemies. I will say, the rooms where you have to kill enemies to go through, they're slowly... I think these are going to be the thing that get to me the most. I think this might be the bit that gets to me. I don't know, it feels like enemies being required to fight is... That feels like an egregious step, you know? I think that might be where the combat takes its greatest... To put it nicely, I think that's where it takes its greatest, like, pitfall. Is making combat a required aspect of all pieces. Owie. Doesn't help that these enemies are deeply, like, hyper-aggressive either. Okay. We don't have access to the soul siphon move yet because we haven't eaten enough souls. Come on.
Stop wasting my time.
Man, Hinako's talking for me for real. Jeez. Yeah, I think this game's combat... I think unfortunately the game being married to its combat a little too strongly definitely feels like it works to the game's detriment at times to be too focused on it. You know, where it becomes a little too like obsessed with keeping you fighting, which does technically keep you in the game longer, but it doesn't really work in the same way. Gashi, no healing items. Oh, crap baskets. Silence, baby man. Oh, a fox statue. Any healing items? Maybe I can't see them. Oh my god. There's a little too many one too many statues, I think. Okay, something? Something. Oh boy. At least the environments are really cool, but man, oh no. Sealed with a talisman. Of course it is. Everything is sealed with a talisman. Even I am. Eventually. Holy crap. Whew! Just look, would you like to know how close you are? Oh, it's so tempting. How about let's do it this way with a simple yes or no. Do you think we'd finish the game today? Shortly after it became their maid, there was talk of an arranged marriage for the young heir to a noble woman. This led to the heir unceremoniously ending all his scandalous relations with women, including one with a young houseman named Sachi. Sachi came from a family of poor farmers. Ow. Charity life growing inside, and the two had made vows to run away and start a new life together. Oh, so I see. In an hour? I don't think so. Okay. Yet the young heir cruelly and wantonly cast her aside. Likely he simply did not want his prospective marriage to be ruined, so the Tsunekis kicked Sachi out, drove her to some far-off place where they could forget her existence, despite the piece of the family she carried with her. You will say that she was fighting back tears so hard that blood began to trickle from her eyes. Alright, understandable. Do you think it's like just like an extra 30 minutes, or do you think it's like more than a couple hours? Because if it's just we need a little bit of overtime, I might just tough it out. But if it's like a much longer time, then if it's a much longer time, then maybe not. But if it's a little bit of overtime, we might be okay. That might be worth it, honestly. Or Nate scroll. Let's see, enshrine. Type of offering. Nice. Do Do I have another ammo? No. Okay. Board. Can't really tell by the guy because it separates things in major segments. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, let's keep going. We'll see where we end up, and if we end up somewhere, if we end up being able to, then we'll see. But if not, then one more night. Then that'll be fine.
Has it come to a close?
The banquet? Tsunekis are the most notable family in this area and are known for their wealth. For generations, each head of the family has possessed a talent for business, an acumen they have utilized during times of social unrest to amass a large fortune. However, given that a great many suffered while they grew rich, their actions have often drawn envious eyes. When I first entered into service for the Tsunekis, my grandmother shared some of the many rumors that swirl around the family. Each time the world falls to pieces, the Tsuneki's treasury only grows larger. Tsunekis are happily waiting for misfortune to strike so they can line their pockets. Okay. God dang it, I keep forgetting. Does it matter which way I go? Personally, I think it's best for you to stop it for the day after finding 2 or 3 crests in the segment. Ah, I see, okay. Might be a good... That sounds like a good plan, then. Alright. Handsome boy. Your real last name is Tsuneki. It's told that those of the Tsuneki lineage are destined to bring good fortune when the world's in disorder. That's how your father earned succession to the Tsuneki lineage, and you, who have inherited your father's noble blood, are sure to be next in line. To make your name, I took one character from your father's name and one character from mine. That way, when anyone from the Tsuneki family heard your name, they will immediately know you are their child. I don't know how true that is. Given that it seems like the Tsunekis are probably not the most keen to have that sort of stuff come out. Arare. Okay. I have no idea where I'm going anymore. I have no idea where I'm going half the time now. Basically, can wait another day to finish the main puzzle. Okay. So we'll have one more stream. We'll probably have one more. So we'll have one more stream to this then. Okay. That sounds like probably the best plan, all things considered. Uh-oh. We'll say though, by the time you've completed 11 segments so far, the name thing is more understandable in Japanese than English. Yeah. That one's more of a... Well, it's like, I understand that it's kanji, because it's how they write the names. Less than how they say the names, but I see it. I can at least understand it, even if I don't see it visually. But I definitely at least understand what's going on there. Alright, let's just make sure these guys don't get back up. There we go. Nice. No healing items still, though, huh? Ah. It's a box. Seals of the Talisman. Talisman. Talisman, okay. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be one... I feel like this section... This section definitely feels like it's gonna be a lot longer than I anticipate. I guess that is one thing that... Like I said earlier, I think this game not being clear as to when it's going to end is pretty good. Because it feels like they're able to keep going despite... The fact they're able to keep going in spite of the... Like, it feels like... It feels like we could... The pacing is going to make more sense in retrospect. Maybe. That's what it feels like to me, is that the game's pacing is going to make more sense once I have seen all of the hills and valleys. Bandage. You know what? Yeah, we're going to use that. I want to be at full health. Antique comb. Anything else in here? It's a wall. Yeah, the letter thing I do see. So by the guide, you've already completed 11 segments so far. So I know we're more than halfway through. I would could at least wager that much. So I think completion is really the main goal here. It's just interesting thinking about. This game is surprisingly long.
Innocent and afraid.
Alrighty. Open the door. Oh, we're back here again. Many foxes. It's a lot of blood everywhere. I feel like I'm a bit more confused as to why there's blood in this room. What's happening here, man? Kind of wondering what happened in this space that caused all this, but sacrifice once and for all, body and soul made pure by rebirth, offer all that is yours.
All of me. I belong to a baby. I am his.
Okay. Huh. I think I see, but I don't think I fully understand, you know? Also, I guess I'm curious, does it matter which door I go in first? Does it matter where I go? Alright, I'm back here. Oh, wait, we didn't finish this area last time. That's right. You know, I'm just gonna kill him. Okay. Whew. I'm gonna combo this nerd. Whew. Don't think so, but the doorways aren't random. Ah, I see. So I must have gone through the other two and then forgot to go back through this one? I had to guess. Maybe? I mean, I didn't finish this area the first time, did I? Or maybe I just got lost, I don't know. It is just as likely I got lost and just don't know where I am anymore. Alright, the talismans burn off. Okay. And back here again. Or... am I just a little bit confused? Huh. Which door am I going to? I will say the lack of any form of mapping does make this a lot harder to navigate. Kind of without reason. I don't really know why they didn't put a map in this area, but maybe just because it's too large an area to want to map out. Which I can get that. Oh, hi. Oh, god dang. Fighting two... oh god, this is the corner. That fox in particular, you have to remember where you've already went into. Yeah. And I keep forgetting, because I just don't visually keep track. It's definitely not helping me that I keep forgetting where I've been. Whew, okay. Owie. Ow, 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 ow. Hinako, please move. Okay, drink something. Thank you. Ow. Ugh. Yeah, I keep forgetting where in that fox room I've already been, because it never looks familiar when I come back to it, you know? Which I think is definitely not helping my prospects in remembering where I have and haven't been. This doesn't look familiar, though, so I'm guessing this is someplace I need to check. At least I hope so. It is not. There's nothing here? There's nothing here. This room is just a waste of time? Why? Is it just a room? Is it a room just to like sap at your resources? Why? Well, I killed all these guys, but it doesn't do anything for me. It's not like I get anything out of defeating the enemy. Okay. Okay, which of these doors have I can barely remember where I have and haven't been. Oh, brother. I know I have 2 crests. I know I have...
I can use this.
Use what? Hinako? What are you talking about? Okay. I do not know what she was talking about. Nothing more I hated in this world than being forced to live as a proper girl. When I think of you, I start to wonder if maybe there was a reason I was born a girl. I hope these feelings will reach you like dandelion seeds carried in the wind. I feel like Himiko's disassociated a little bit here. Okay. Living sacrifice shall be offered every 8 years. For nothing else can quell the wrath that dwells in the waters deep. Be a maiden fair and pure of heart, and the blood flows through her veins, which shall have been blessed by the stars and beloved by fate. Let it be known that only the most suitable sacrifice shall quench the fit being's vicious thirst. Duty of a finding such sacrifice shall fall upon the head of the household. Well, I don't think they're sacrificing Hinako, because she's apparently in a marriage of some kind. So I don't think that's the end goal. I've been in this room 3 times now. Let me out. God dang it. Don't tell me I have to fight the same enemies again. Oh, come on. Really? I've already cleared out this room, though. I've cleared out this room 3 times. How does that work? Okay, this room I'm gonna clear out during the ad break because we kind of need to. Holy crap, I am not doing... I don't want to... God dang. I don't really know. Why do these rooms have respawning enemies?
Wasting my time.
Why do the enemies respawn? What is the point of that? God, this is gonna be where I lose all my resources, isn't it? Blech. I will say some of it is my fault for not actually keeping track of the doors, but it's pretty punishing design where despite you already visit, it locks you into a fight again. Yeah, that's actually something that I feel like this area in particular really, this is really straining the, no, I ate the wrong, no, don't eat that. Almost ate the wrong item. I'm gonna nom on red capsules. I think that's something that I think is kind of, I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of stupid. Like, I've cleared this room 3 times now. I shouldn't need to fight the enemy because I went into the wrong door by accident. Alright, ad breaks here. I don't even know which doors I have and haven't been in because I don't have a map. I can't check. God dang it. Okay, let's check the journal. Mural. I'll let the line of foxes. Notice it's not the 2 birds in conflict. This isn't even really a puzzle. It's just kind of go through the door. It probably wants you to feel lost, but it's just an extra obnoxious design. Yeah. I think the problem with it is that it feels like padding. That's what it feels like to me, is it feels like padding. Because it feels like the kind of thing you would throw in. It feels like such a thing to throw in just to make it so you have to deal with it every time. Let's see. Kids will tell you it's weird for girls to play with boys. Told me they wouldn't let me play because I hung out with the boys. I remember that moment of rejection and denial crystal clear in my head. Why do Showa kids try so hard to keep boys and girls so clearly separated? Remember that one. Sakura says the custom of putting old tools to rest is called the Tsukumogami faith. During the course of history, it somehow fused with the Inari faith, becoming a special religious view of Ebisu Gaoka. Only shrine in town, as the name suggests, Senutsugi, worshipping a 1,000-year-old cedar as its divine tree. After living to see 1,000 years, it was praised as divine. Once the divine tree was turned to ash, it was time to worship the next oldest thing. Reckons it just happened to be the moss-covered Inari statue. Okay. Knew it. The doll looks exactly like the one I'd gotten rid of that day. I'm sure it hates me for throwing it away and abandoning it. When this is all over, I'll ask my mom to find a way to put it to rest. Okay. Inari. Oh wait, no, Inari-sama. Let's see. Something special here for we only do here for Inari-sama. Okay. The lore. Okay, I'm gonna. All right, I need to. Only in the last minute of the ad break. I'm gonna really quickly check this door. Please be something I haven't seen yet. I'm gonna open the journal again. I need to read something. I need to go read something. Ote-sama. Okay. Space Wars. Senisugi. Monsters. The monster that my father turned into, it acts the same way he did when he lets his anger get the best of him. It was only the curse of fatherhood that made my dad appear human. This form, his true form, must have been hidden underneath all along. Always being humiliated and abused or twisted ideal of happiness. No way she was a human to begin with. Large taiko drum inside its mouth. And still fear and command those bound to it. Tries to cancel out any noise with its loud noise and banging. That's how it's always been. Interesting. Wonders of birth do not apply to this. Interesting. Okay, well, unfortunately I have to deal with this room again, which is my fault. God dang it. This room doesn't even have anything. It's not even worth it to go in here. And... this is worth wasting the meter for. I just don't want to deal with this anymore. Hit him. Hit them both. Okay. Well, that worked out. Okay, so I've done the right side of the place, so this is good. Okay. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken... Alright, so I've done all of those doors. So the left side... So the right side facing the mural is done. I think the fact that these rooms are replayable does kind of lend itself to some really frustrating design choices. Just the ability alone to accidentally retread ground you've already seen. Very difficult. Okay. Why is there's floating text everywhere? Sealed to the tower. Okay, we just have to go fight. Understood. Hello, large creature. At least I know I haven't been here yet, so that's good. Owie. Ow. Ugh. Eat the capsules. Oh, that's the first time I've seen them spawn this guy. Oh, God. Oh, this sucks. Now, this sucks. This sucks. Owie. Oh, God. I do appreciate the vibes of this area, but holy crap, I do not like this. I don't like this at all. Oh, God. Ow. Ow. Freaking spawner. You, perish. The perfect dodge would be really helpful to land right now. Yeah. Do we have any? Wait, I have the red capsules. Stoy. Ow. Okay, I need to get out of here. I don't want to die like this. Not like this. We're not gonna die like this. Okay. Heat capsules. It's a little too red right now. I can't see anything. I guess I am a bit surprised by this area's insistence on being as red as possible, but owie. Okay. That Inari sushi is not. I don't want to use that. I'd really rather not use that right now. Okay, give me the soul. Jeez, man. These encounters are also kind of just kind of out there in terms of the difficulty. Even with the fox arm, this is a lot to deal with all at once. Whew. Okay. Oh, but we don't have enough for the thing. We could focus attack, but... Owie. It's like I'm playing Monster Hunter. God! Okay, give me the focus attack. There we go. Whew. God, these things are way too tanky. Oh, man. Just too much HP, you know? There's a certain amount of HP that's just too much. And this definitely crosses that threshold handily.
Junko.
Oh.
Forgive me for interrupting, but I wish to speak with Hinako for just a moment. May I?
Of course.
Oh.
Did you kill it? Is it gone?
Yes.
Is it gone?
What do you...
I see. For today only. This will be our little secret. But if it happens to remain alive even after today, as your sister, I'll kill you if I must. For his sake as well.
Shall I give you two a bit more time?
No.
No. You've given us plenty. Thank you, truly.
Did you have a good discussion?
It was like 2 seconds.
Yes.
Then we should press on.
I'm trying to figure out what she left alive because... Box Max.
Must be... your insignia.
Huh. Peculiar. So I don't actually know what she's talking about when she says, did you leave it alive? Did you kill it? So there's a bunch of things that could be what was needed to be killed. Solve the mural puzzle. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay. Whitebird wishes to take the whitebird. Blackbird wishes to take the whitebird. What in the goddamn? Fox brings along his followers in triumph. He notices not the two birds in conflict. How many different holes? Oh, no. Okay, so it's they go here. They go here. Oh, let's best leave this for another day. Well, it's 10:40 right now, so this I think this puzzle I can do. I think with this one we can do and then find a shrine. Good stopping point. Is there a shrine nearby? Actually, let's see. Is there a shrine? Yes. Okay, then we can stop here. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You know what? I was gonna say if there's not a shrine, then that would be one thing. But since there's a shrine, we can pause here. So next week we will finish the game, or at least try to. Maybe we'll see. All right, this is a good spot. All right, let me see something. Can I go to the menu? Am I allowed to go to the main menu? Title screen. I can. Okay, cool. I'll save my game one more time just because we can. Then we can talk a little bit. I think it'd be good. I think it'd be good to chat a little bit about the game. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I think as a video game, this game is pretty solid. I think maybe that's part of the problem with the discussion is that I think that it's very easy to focus on it as a horror game. Also, wow, this is overgrown as heck. I appreciate the menu changing every time we come back here, but I think as a horror game, it's not a great horror game. as a video game take it as like total video game, it's really good. And that's maybe something that's part of the difficulty for me, is that it's so close to being like strictly a horror game that my brain wants to compartmentalize it and make it a horror game in its entirety, but that's not what it's doing. It's just a game. It has horror elements and has things that are, you know, like, that are considered horror, you know, horror like tropes and aspects, but it's not. I think it almost does the game a disservice to only focus on genre. Heck, I'd even say trying to compare it to its predecessors is not a wise decision. And maybe that's part of the problem, is that I've been trying to compare it to something that it isn't. And I think that's what makes it hard to understand this game, is that it's a good Silent Hill game from my limited knowledge. I think it's, here's the thing, as a gaming experience, it has some rough edges, but I don't think if you sanded them off, it would make it a better game. Like, if you stripped out weapon durability, I don't know if it would make the game better, or make the game... I wonder if you sanded that off, would it make it better? And I don't think so. And in the grand like catalog of Silent Hill games, in terms of being a game, it is much better than a good number of some, like, from what I know. There are other Silent Hill games that are definitely worse games in total. And I guess that's the difficulty, right? Is that, because in my mind, I'm trying to wrap my head around it as a horror game, but as a game in total, that's what I need to take it from, because it's not enough to just look at it that way. You know what you mean? If they just toned down a couple factors, then it'd be in the Goldilocks zone. I think if I were looking at this, I wouldn't take out weapon durability. I wouldn't take out... I think the combat... Here's the thing. I guess with the combat, this is what it would be. Either you'd have to strip the combat down, because there's a lot of different meters you have to worry about, like weapon durability, sanity, health, stamina. I think if you stripped out one or two of those, it's like, the problem is, if you start taking things out, I think the game fundamentally changes in ways that ripple throughout the entire experience, and that's very hard for me to predict how good that would be. Like, let's use an example. Take out the stamina bar, and suddenly chases are no longer a problem. Combat system in itself is okay, but just drop the enemy count. I think that would probably be the best way to handle it. Either that, or if you're not going to drop the enemy count, spread out the enemy encounters. So, like, in both literal and metaphorical space, make it so that each enemy encounter is itself an event. Like, make them into set pieces. Make them things that are important every time you get into combat. I think that was one thing that... there's a couple of other games I can think of that did this quite well. I know one of the ones I'm going to point to in terms of it being very scary was Amnesia the Bunker, because every time you ever ran into the beast, it was an event. Even if it was random, it was an event. And I think this game doesn't quite land the surprise factor of enemies. There are enemies that surprise you, but I think that they do so just because they are on the ceiling and jump you rather than being... It doesn't feel... It feels almost like... The way I compared it earlier was that Lies of P and Dark Souls 2 does do this, where you have an enemy around a corner, it's a jump scare enemy. It's not... It doesn't feel quite as fair as you see an enemy in the darkness and then you have to handle that. I guess that's one other aspect of this game that I think maybe is part of why its ambience can sometimes feel a bit less oppressive than other games of its ilk. And it's that you don't have a light source on your person, right? That you don't have the ability to, because you're not lighting the scene, it means that you can't have the option in your level design to have pitch darkness. You can have areas that lead off into darkness that are immediately, like, you go towards another light, but you cannot have pitch darkness. So if you want to lean into the ambience and the horror, you can't actually drop the darkness, because the player doesn't have a way to light their own area. So that does also affect level design. I think that might also be why sometimes I don't get too scared in this game, because most rooms are pretty well lit to compensate for this exact thing. And the areas that aren't well lit are kind of like leading towards another lit area. But yeah, I think the combat system... I guess, here's the thing. Combat system feels fine. I think it's okay. I do think weapon durability is probably one of my least favorite things in gaming. Not necessarily because it's not real, you know, it's a bad thing, but it often feels like it's not tuned enough. I guess one aspect to this I would say is that it always feels like weapons are one hit too little. It's like if you add one, like just the equivalent of one more hit to each weapon, I think that would feel a little better for durability, but I think weapon durability sometimes sucks you out of an environment because you won't like fighting a lot if your weapons are always degrading. And the way you compensate for that is stuff like giving your players tons of weapons, a la Breath of the Wild, or making it so weapons last longer, which I'm trying to think of a game that does that. I know Dying Light actually did this pretty well, where because your weapons lasted a pretty long while, and if you let them break, it was probably your fault. So I think that worked out well. But yeah, I think just going back to enemy pacing, I think the pacing in general in this game feels stilted because of the combat. Because you're constantly stopping the story, and by extension stopping your forward momentum, by having you stop to fight enemies. Which, in a couple cases, they literally made me stop to fight enemies, which... that doesn't feel as strong as... well, like, if you're gonna have a boss enemy, make it something special. Don't just make it another one of the weird spewer enemies. Because that feels like a waste. I think if they... because I think part of it is that the encounters feel like they get to be the same after a while, because they're only using so many enemy types. Which, yeah, you know, it saves resources, but I think one or two more enemy types might have helped. You know? Maybe that would have helped. If we don't change enemy count. Alrighty, so schedule stuff. We'll talk through it real quick. Apologies. So... Sunday, we're playing Caesar 3 because it was redeemed, and I think a little break from the horror will be a welcome addition to the schedule. And Wednesdays, we've been playing Look Outside. I am going to do some work off stream to get myself to get a separate save file on Look Outside caught up to where we were, because I found out that starting the end of the game, you can't go get the other sacrifices. You can't get the other offerings. So if I want to get all of the offerings, I have to do so like in one go. So I did make sure that I have a save file that allows me to do that. So we'll do that for Wednesday. Look Outside's for Wednesday. We'll finish this next Thursday, and then the Sunday after, I might do some research, see if I can find some shorter horror experiences. We might, I'm going to say might make a day out of playing Gary's Mod horror maps, because I think that would be fun. So we'll see. We'll see if that turns out. It kind of depends on how many maps I can find and how much I can make work with Gary's Mod. Feels like a kind of a weird thing to do, but I thought it'd be fun to visit something kind of nostalgic. You know, something a little bit strange. Alrighty. Well, thank you all for coming by. Thank you to everyone who came by. I couldn't stay to the end. Yeah. I think this game will probably be one that I appraise over and over again to, like, understand it better. Because I think my initial shakes with this game weren't 100% fair. But we'll see. This is going to be one of those games I have to play. I probably will have to play through one or two more times off stream to see. Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion is a funny one. I'll have to see if I can get it. I'll see if I can acquire it. Let me see. I'll write it down. Write it down for later, though. Let me see. I have heard that some other streamers have been playing it this year, and it's pretty good. Yeah, it's a game we're seeing. It helps. It's free. Oh, okay. Then I'll go take a look at it then. I'll see what I can do in terms of the rest of the month for spooky games. Alrighty. Now, whenever I see you guys next, goodbye for now, and thank you so much. I will see you soon.